Right, now I've got to try and find you again.
Have we not got Frida today?
Frida won't answer her phone. She said she was going to do it yesterday.
Okay, we live,
Now,
guys. Are we? Yeah, we live, guys. Dub after dub, dub after dub. Share the link, send up the link. Okay, we are out.
just sharing out everywhere.
Yep. You guys look really good. Okay. We see guys locking in Betsy Phyllis, Empress Bubbles. Larry, what's going on? Larry, I'm sending you the link right now. Larry, I'm sending you the link. Da, 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 da.
Sorry, I had to be like,
Dear.
you know, teachers are the worst students, right? You know that, right? We don't know how to act. Everything that our kids do, we do in the setting. Like, it's true. I realize it now. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to be a good kid.
Fuck.
Not triple.
This man cussing,
He's trying to.
live on Facebook. You know,
He's trying
and
to.
the way he says it too. Not even a nice way. We're live and we're so quiet.
Yeah.
Drop the tune, Bubbles. That's right, Snapper
Yeah,
Chef.
you might as well while we're waiting for triple. Oh, he's back.
Drop that tune.
Yes.
Maga drop it. Hello.
All right. So, guys, we want to welcome each and every one definitely in the room. Thank you very, very much for being patient. We need you guys to send out the link and stuff like that. You understand? Send out the link so that we could definitely start the broadcasting because we have so much to talk about. Miss Teresa is in the building. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for being here. And guys, just send it out, send out the links, put it on your timeline and stuff like that. All right. We're just gonna have a beautiful time here today. Beautiful time. Empress Bubbles looking fabulous. And can't forget Miss Kamisha. Empress Bubbles from Florida.
From
Yeah.
Brooklyn, residing in Florida.
Okay. Originally from Brooklyn, resided in Florida.
I really don't want to be, a Floridian, if you know what I mean.
Okay. We
I
have
just
Miss
live. I just live here.
we have Miss Kamisha, originally from from Birmingham but living in Wolverhampton. We have Bev C, originally from Nottingham, residing in Reading.
I like where you're
And
from.
you have Triple Five, originally from Coventry but residing in New York City. Okay, so Lee Bridge, Matisse still hot, man. I like that. Guys, last week was definitely phenomenal. I may have to go turn on my heat because whoa, I don't want to melt here. But I want to ask the first question first, and then we start, and then I jump and turn on my heat and thing. No, last week was pretty much fabulous.
Last
I'm
week?
saying it was week before last week, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Anytime we started out, the whole like how you see all of you guys now is gonna disappear. I'm gonna change the settings, but that's all right for now until we start. And we spoke about so many things that's pretty much touching, very interesting, and getting feedbacks. Um, Definitely. Now, what I want to go down in today, um, in love, falling in love. Now, I wanna talk about females. If you ever been into a long distance relationship? What do you think about long distance relationship? Does it work for you? Don't work for you? The odds and ends. All right. So we're gonna jump on that first, and then we move on. Um, Definitely. So we'll deal with the educator first, as she's on the first up on the panel.
Why you me?
and, and
You
then
know,
we
let me tell you, I have to tell you the God's honest truth. I feel like
yeah,
I'm psychic. And
really, because you just
I
knew,
because
right?
no man, I was dreaming this morning. I said, I bet you people are gonna ask about relationships and blah blah blah. And here you come. So I was already set for you.
Um,
I said if Triple asks about this, this is what I'm gonna say. If Triple asks about that, I'm gonna say this.
mm, 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 mm,
So, in relation to your question about
mm,
long distance relationships,
mm.
um, I don't know what you want to know. Have I ever been in one, you saying?
Have you ever been into a long distance relationship? Yeah. Then. And
A meaningful one or one that's just a fake one? Because there's a lot of fake ones going on now due to the pandemic.
what do you mean fake one? So
I'm gonna be honest with you,
hold
like
on. You're on Facebook. You're on Facebook, and you say, "Yeah, man." But like, you just keep the flow going. That,
yeah, you ain't got
yeah.
nothing to do. You know you ain't gonna see the person. The person is in wherever the hell they are.
Oh,
Could be
that is
miles and
corny,
miles
though.
away. It's
I
not
can't
corny, it's
believe it.
fun. If you get several of them, you have a couple of them throughout the day, it keeps your life interesting. It's just cool.
Oh my God! Did I just really sit down and listen to this? Did I just hear this?
I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm just saying that that's what I would do if I was into that type of stuff. There you go.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. It's nicer that way. You don't have anybody to worry about coming hitching up underneath you at nighttime and yet you come in the house, you don't feel like cooking, you don't have to worry about nobody saying, oh my gosh, you don't cook. Like life is so much better when distant lovers love. So much.
Where's Kamisha?
That 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 that
Oh
is
God.
crazy.
Kamisha, where you gone?
Demisha's right here.
Okay. All
He's
right.
there. Remember, I tell you, I
I
changed the
see her at the
setting.
bottom
I
of the
changed the
screen.
setting, guys. I
Yeah.
changed the setting.
Kamisha, I'm gonna put back on my fan, all right?
See, you just get us jealous around here.
Yeah, you got
No,
cold.
because you was cold, so I never want the
I'm,
cold
I'm
air
looking,
to
I'm
blow.
looking at snow. Snow is falling hardcore out the door.
And it's freaking hot. Sun just shining and
I'm
you
jealous. I'm so
God.
jealous.
Look how me I sweat. Look how me I sweat.
Oh,
Mm, 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 mm.
Take it here. It's so hot.
All right. So now, back to the thing.
Yeah. Teresa said I'm talking the truth. Phyllis, big up yourself, Phyllis. I see you, girl. This the chat. I can't see the chat here. I'm only seeing the Facebook.
Men are hard work. Simply. Phyllis.
Phyllis said men are hard work. Exactly. Way you deal. Who's Slicker One? Slicker One said Bubba's way I deal with it.
That's the artist in Australia from Zim.
Mhm.
Slicker,
Yeah, Speaker.
Slicker One man him have a long distance relation.
Oh, yeah, do? Okay.
No,
Whatever
just
it is.
saying, like, yo, the conversation pops up, and then here comes Slicker all the way from Australia, talk about what man I deal with. So he must want to know how that little long distance, phone tag situation works. Hi, Auntie. Good morning. Talking
where's
about
Bev C gone?
I'm here.
that's
Oh, can't see you on my screen.
I can only see Bubbles and myself. I can't see you at the bottom.
Oh, I can only see me and Bubbles.
and I see now. I see you again.
I do it when Triple does it this way. I like to see
Yeah.
people.
Why
Come
you don't?
on, guys. We're not here to look. We're here to talk.
All right, Triple.
All right. I just fixed it to gallery view where I'm seeing everybody. So
Let's go.
see if you can fix it to gallery view.
No, I don't want it in gallery on the speaker because I
No, I'm
want
not
when
talking
you.
about. Not talking about you. I'm
Oh,
talking about us, so
mm-hmm.
that we can see everyone.
Yeah.
If we put it on gallery view, but when you talk,
Mhm.
it chips out anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, Slicker One said, "Tell them, tell them." I have to tell y'all about our long distance relationship that we hypothetically have. Yes, it's been going fine. Hasn't it been, Slicker One? Why Phyllis feel like Triple feeling left out?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I know we should be questioning him.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to.
Gonna-
I'm just trying to get the link. Get
Oh,
the link.
Teresa asked a nice question. She says, "Do you
Yeah.
believe in love at first sight?" I
Yes,
do.
it does happen. It does
Mhm.
I
happen.
do. Because I
Yeah.
saw this BMW the other day. Oh my gosh.
You fell in
I
love with
was,
the car.
oh my gosh. I was like, that wagon was made for me. I said B stands for bubbles. That's
Fabulous
my like,
quarantine love
oh
and
my
thing.
God. Yeah, mama fall in love with it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
Okay, who else? Who else on the panel want to discuss that?
love at first sight.
I know which question. Long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Or love
What do you want to know?
Um, what do you think about it?
Long distance relationship. I don't know. It's a tough one. It works, but like I say, if you're going to have that relationship, you have to have a lot of trust between each other because, being so far apart.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Might work for some, might not work for others.
Yeah,
And I think if you're in a long distance relationship, you've got to keep that communication going constantly. Because if you
definitely.
don't, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Definitely.
It is hard.
Yeah, because it's bad enough out of sight, out of mind. But just
Mhm.
imagine, out of my ears too. So I don't hear from
You don't
you.
know what
I
that other
don't see
person's
you.
doing. They're way
I'm
over
like,
there, and you're, you know.
relationships have to make sure they satisfy my
It's a big
five
trust
senses.
issue, I
Okay.
think. It's a big trust issue.
Yeah.
If you can't trust a person,
Yeah.
then it's not going to work.
Anybody? I can't share the link. Anybody can share the link?
Yes. Well, the links that
Share it.
are
Yeah, the link. This link here.
I've shared out.
I've
Yeah,
shared it. I've shared it in Messenger and on my page.
sharing the link in here in the room. Send it to Slicker. Send the link to Slicker to get in the room here.
Slicker one? Okay.
Yes, to get in this room here. I can't find the link that I shared out before. Bev, why inside of why
Yeah,
you
I've got
dark? You turn off the light?
No?
Guys, is it me or Bev? Because Bev is dark.
I can't see.
What about now?
I can only see you, Dion.
You could only see me.
Oh, I can see Bev now. That's it.
I'm
She's
not
dark.
dark, am I?
Yeah?
You are a little bit.
No, she ain't a little bit. She need a flashlight.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
man. Y'all funny.
Hang
Bev
on, I'm
looks
just going to
like
go
she's
into my
just in
thing.
her chambers. She
I'm
looks
just
like
going to
she's
go
in
into
her
my thing
chambers.
She
and
look like she's in a sex dungeon. That's what happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it like that.
You keep
I was
telling me
trying
I'm
to be-
freaky.
I was trying to be nice. Pick up yourself, Daddy Butler.
Okay, just let me go and brighten it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Butler. Didn't I see that name the other day? That's the jingles
Let me
guy,
send
right?
the thing to Slicker
No,
one.
that's Danny B. Daddy Butler is my ex-boyfriend when I was in high school.
I lie.
So he's on right now.
Danny Butler? How I don't know?
Daddy Butler. His name is Butler down on Facebook. But it's Daddy Butler we used to call him. People used to say, I Butler girl that everywhere I go.
How many of us you used to date at that same time? Because
First of all, when I was in high school, I knew nothing about 555. So stop playing.
probably was another bubble. Sorry.
Okay, I
Thank
sent
you.
it to him, Triple.
Hmm?
I sent it to him.
Okay.
Just let me find my...
You hear him trying to play me, Bree?
But Butler, she had me and you together. I don't care what she wanted
No,
to say.
he know darn well it was only him.
It was only him?
Yes, it was only him.
What year you dated until when? Let me see.
Oh my gosh, do I really have to disclose that information of my teenage years of dating?
No, not dating. The year with Butler, because I want to see if you over
Butler?
that line.
I want to say I was with Butler from like 16 to when I started college. Like, so I started John Jay.
Are you serious? I was
Yeah.
in Brooklyn then. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you wasn't far from me too. You was like on Clarendon and 56. However, at the time, it was all about him. And it was all about him. Everybody knew. I couldn't go nowhere and try to be with nobody else. He was a big man in the Brooklyn area. So everybody knew. Everywhere I would go, they'd be like, see, a Butler girl that. I'd be like, damn, I have my own identity here.
All right. Another thing. Okay. Let's move on to
Yes,
that.
it was only you.
One of the biggest thing that going on right now because of COVID, a lot of parents was, saying that what, we want to go with homeschooling, and you can't blame the parents them on saying that they want to do the homeschooling with what was going on. Now, school is back in effect, mixing, mingling, and stuff like that. But on a real, we have, as I said, Bubbles as an educator here. What do you guys think about, and also in the chat room, what do you think about homeschooling your child? What's your thoughts on that? Do you
Sorry,
believe
but I don't
in
know how
the?
you jump from long distance relationships to bringing kids into this right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to take everybody a long time to transition themselves right now, Triple, because we were all in freak world, and now we got to bring ourselves back to being like sensible, educated people here.
We getting back into things, but we need to get certain things out of the way right now.
Okay, let me put my educator hat back.
Talk to me, Bevsy. What's your thought on that now? Homeschooling kids or the public system?
Public system, I would say, because I think a lot of parents. You're talking about with the COVID and that, yeah?
No, just period right now.
Oh, just period. No, I don't think it's a good idea. No, might
Okay.
work for some, but not for others. But I think they should be in school. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree
They're getting
because
they're
some of us
getting
like
proper
I work.
education that they need.
Hmm.
When they are at home, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They think it's maybe a joke thing, or you know, they're not going to really knuckle down and do the work that they're supposed to be doing if they're at home
So
doing it.
so you would definitely say since the whole pandemic thing, kids being in at
Yeah,
home,
but that was with the pandemic,
yeah.
when people couldn't go out to work, and they had to stay home and work from home, and then the children had to be at home. That's a lot of work. You're juggling two jobs there. You're trying to do your own work and you're trying to do your schoolwork with your children,
Hmm.
and that's hard. That's not going to be easy.
Kamisha, I want to ask you this. Do you think your child learns more during the what I should say, staying home on the computer doing the schoolwork or being in school?
I think they learn more in school because, children know how to take the mick with their parents, whereas with the teachers, they're very structured, and my children are scared of their teachers, basically. If I say, like, I'll tell your teacher you're not going to do this, they'll be like, no, we're going to get into trouble. So they listen more to the teachers. So I think being at school is better for them. Not only that, with my line of work, I'm on the road. I don't have time to be sitting at home and teaching the children. And not only that, when they are at home, they don't listen. They think it's playtime. Do you know what I mean? They think, yeah, we're at home. We can take the mick out of mom and do what we want to do. And
Mm.
yeah, I think it's better when they're at school. They learn more, they listen more, and it's more structured for them. The teachers are getting paid. They know, let them do it.
They're getting a lot of money to do it. So yeah.
Even when they're not at school for the COVID, they're getting paid. Whereas if we don't go work, we're not getting paid.
Oh,
I'm
they was
classed as
getting they was
I'm
getting paid during
self-employed.
COVID. Ah, Bubbles, talk to me. I didn't know that you were getting paid during COVID. Hello.
Yes.
The majority of them was.
So
I'm
hold on.
sorry.
You were getting paid during COVID?
Of course.
Wasn't getting paid. How would she survive?
I mean, at the end of the day, I was still teaching virtually.
Hmm.
You're still doing
You know
virtual
what I mean?
teaching?
Like, they didn't shut us down completely. We got back
Oh, I
up and
forgot you're in
running.
Florida. You guys never shut down.
No, we didn't. Sorry, I went to go put a little color on my lips. But yeah,
Danny's still in the room.
listen, Daddy Butler, yeah, he in the room, but he.
That's why
he
she
ain't
went
right
there
here.
and put on a different
No, I
lip
did not
gloss.
put it on just because of him.
That's the one he
16.
likes. That's the one he likes.
Look, how you know say Daddy Butler, me I put it on. You know say na somebody else, me I put it on.
Okay.
But too fast, touch your nose. Back to the kids. So what I wanted to mention is,
Mhm.
yeah, I got paid during the pandemic. It was rough because the expectations of success was still prevalent. Like we had to make sure those kids still passed. So it was kind of hard because you have parents that I'm calling saying, hey, Johnny's not on today. Meanwhile, when Johnny comes on live, I'm seeing daddy in his brief passing by. I'm seeing mommy with her breast coming out the shower. I'm hearing the kids screaming and seeing brothers and sisters flipping each other on the bed. It was horrible.
Mm.
It's harder for the kids to stay focused at home because they have their games, they have their siblings, they have their whatever they have to distract them. So I found that coming back to school, a lot of the failures that I had changed. Like, kids that were failing are passing now because they're back to school. The only sad thing is a lot of our children lost 2 years of education. So it's like we're playing catch up right now to make sure that they get these standards in, or these skills that they need to move on to the next grade, and it's difficult. It's really difficult.
So,
Drink
wow,
this water.
unbelievable. Yeah, because you know what happened? Because even over the pandemic, that thing that you're saying with a lot of parents, I don't get it with some of the parents and things.
Yeah,
Because I see videos, it was ridiculous.
it was terrible. But
It
I'm
was
glad to have them back, and I'm glad to see that some parents really understood what we're going through now during the pandemic. Like before, they thought our job was easy. Now y'all see for yourself, we don't have an easy job. Our job is very difficult. And on top of that, the children, like you said, whoever was saying the focus is they can't focus at home. They can't. What are they doing at home? Watching TV or getting up late, rolling out of bed at 10 o'clock when school starts at 7:30. Like, having a structure, having a classroom, having somebody over you, and having your colleagues or your peers doing things is what a public school setting environment should look like. If you choose to homeschool, you're taking kids away from their social interactions. You're taking kids away from learning how to collaborate with people or work in group environments. So, they're going to learn. They're not going to be able to group work with people when they get older if away from that at an early age. They're going to be selfish. I don't know how to work with people. I just stayed home and my mom taught me all day. So now I got to share shit with people. I'm not used to this. You know what I mean? So that's where I beg to differ with.
Sorry, be back in 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. So since that is said and done, right? What I wanted to ask you also as an educator, what about disciplinary action in the school with kids? That you have some parents, them kid is the best kid ever, and them know so them kid bad in the backside. You know what I'm saying? The best kid ever. They can't even control their kids home. But of course, you have to deal with that kid for those hours. How you deal with that? Because that's why I always say I got to give it up to you, Bubbles, and all other rest of teachers, because I cannot do it. I cannot.
You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can.
I can't do it with my belt.
Oh God.
Bottom line, me not go around the thing. Me not talk when me no want to talk. Me I talk straight up. Me believe in an old school. The butt and the belt is friend. Who don't believe in that system? That's your system.
Well, there's a system for people like you called child abuse awareness.
That's all right. That's all right. I get my ass whipped right up till I was 19 or 18.
I lie, I tell. Mommy licked your backside last night. Not true.
Yeah.
All right.
And I almost got it at 22. My dad wanted to beat me at 22. Seriously, real talk. I told Bev about the story. Yeah. So I cannot walk away and say my dad abused me, because I was basically a black sheep of the family. My dad would say this and that to the others. So I deserve what I got, and I believe in the belt up till today.
I mean, I believe in it too, because there's been times when I've had parents come up to the school and I've given them the nice little area to go and discipline their child for me. But I of course, can't do it. Although I had parents tell me, if Damien act up, take him in the bathroom and tear that ass up. And I'm like, no, I can't do that to your child because I'm an educator. I'm not supposed to put my hands on them. But I know how to deal with them. So Of course, kids love things. They love treats. They love games. They like to go outside. Hey, they like to go on trips. So that's how the teachers lock them down as far as classroom management. You want to do these things, so I'm going to take these things away from you. And that helps because these kids can't act right unless they have the things that make them happy. So, can I have your Game Boy? Can I have your PlayStation? Can I have your cell phone? Take away everything from them. What do they have left? Nothing.
Nothing.
So that's how I handle them in my class. And they don't give me no problems. Trust me. Parents need to do that. Parents give them everything. Go in your room. Okay. And now they on TikTok talking about my mom's a bitch. My mom's terrible. I hate my mom. Yeah, your mom doesn't hate. Like, you giving them freedom to talk shit about you when you send them to their room.
Not in this house.
I don't know. Maybe your discipline is different there to what it is over here. I think with over here, sometimes I think when they took away the discipline from in schools and that, kids just think they can do what they like in school now, especially the older ones.
Right.
You know, so much, you know, teachers getting stabbed and things like that. No, it's wrong.
So that's happening in England too?
Bev, hold on, I'm sorry, Bev.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Bev. Did you send the link to Slicker?
Yeah.
Okay, Slicker, check your inbox. Yes, go ahead.
I see Moy said something about, no, Phyllis said something about Caribbean family. I do notice that the kids that are like Haitian, Jamaican, whatever background, even Spanish, that cultures, they have a little bit more respect for the educators in schools. And the American-born kids come to school like, I have a child, I ain't even gonna lie. Will come into my class late.
I wasn't no angel at school.
Yeah, hold on, Bev. Hold on, Bev. Go ahead.
Sorry, the child come into the class late, and guess what? Just be like, "What's up?" and sit down, and eat at McDonald's. Like, what's up? And I'm like sitting there, like, okay, hello, because my thing is I give them training. You're not coming in my classroom and just sitting down. You have to say good morning, right? You enter the room, good morning, everybody say good morning. So if a child come in my room and does not say good morning to me, I literally do not see that kid all day. After the kid could be asked for a pencil, I'll be like, anyway, so everybody take out their books. The kid is talking to me and they're like, why is this chick not answering me? Because you did not say good morning. So I play little, what is it you say? Like a little mind games with the kids because they're not smart enough to outsmart me. So I know how to get them to do what I want them to do. 21 years I'm doing this, so it's not like I just started. You know, I built up a routine that works for me. And they're not gonna play with bubbles. Okay. Go ahead, Beth. Sorry.
Yeah. In some respects, I think they should bring discipline back. Maybe not, because when I was in school, in secondary school, it was like, you get the cane, you know. And I'm not saying that I didn't get that, because I did. I wasn't no innocent little, you know, when I was in secondary school. Yeah, I got the cane. I played truant from school for 6 weeks.
Where you was for 6 weeks?
In my neighbour's house with the rest of the girls.
Oh my God, so long?
I would have got a whooping if I did that.
Oh,
And then I got caught on the last week that I was
went to a man's house.
Huh?
You was at a man's house. That was
No,
a
I
good
was
neighbor.
not.
You ain't gonna buy that with me. You was at a man's house.
No, I wasn't. I was too young then. I was too young.
Was you at that time?
Yeah, so I got caught on the last week of playing truant at school. And my mum said to me, she says, wait till your father gets home on Friday. And I knew I was in for it. And I did. I got the belt from him. Yeah.
Your
Were
father
you
is a
more
good man.
afraid of your dad
Right
than your
on my
mom?
backside. Right on my backside. Yeah.
Were
But
you more afraid of
You
your
know what?
dad than
It
your
never did
mom
me
too?
no harm.
it never did me no harm.
Hold on, Bev, you gotta listen also. She's asking
Were
you a question.
were you more afraid of your mom than your dad, or your dad than your mom?
I was more afraid of my dad because I could get away with a lot of stuff from my mum. But it
Uh,
just happened
my,
that Friday she caught me at lunchtime. Yeah,
my,
yeah,
dad,
she caught me.
my dad don't play.
Were your
No,
friends
my dad
watching
didn't
what
play then.
happened? Did your friends see what went down, or that was a private whooping?
Private one. He made me
Oh.
go up in the bathroom and lean over the bath, and I got it.
Let me tell you, I used to cut school till then high
Mm?
school in Brooklyn. I used to cut school all the time. And one day, why would I do it when I lived 3 blocks away? My grandmother happens to drive past the school
Didn't see you.
and see me outside. This time me bad no, me bad. Now my 40 ounce.
40 ounce.
I had a 40.
For those who don't know, for those who don't know what a 40 ounce, that's a 40 ounce of beer. Beer.
Oh Lord.
Beer bottle.
I had my 40 and I was taking it to the head, about to pass it to my friend, and then I just heard toot toot. Karen, come here. I said, oh, shit. I almost fell down the stairs trying to get to my grandmother's car, and she come here. What are you doing outside? I'm like, I must break. Take your ass inside right now and don't make a pass back and see you outside. I said, yes, grandma. And when she didn't even drive off. She watched me to walk back in. So I went up there, tried to hang with my friends a little bit, thinking she gonna drive off. Nope, she was still there. I had to go back in the building.
I never did it again though. I never did it again.
I did
Never.
it.
My dad wasn't easy back in the day. He was quite hard on us. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he was. Because it was just him alone bringing up us all. So in the end, it was really hard for him. But he mellowed out as he got, you know.
I respect that man.
Yeah, I know you do. I know.
He's the coolest man. I think that's the coolest
Oh,
man. I wish my dad was as cool as your dad. But my dad, even right now, my dad, like, you think my dad would chill? Like, I remember, because I was raised up in a Christian home,
Mhm.
and I remember my dad was like, I'm 22 years old and I'm still home. My dad gave us curfew, me, my brother, and my sister, anywhere. Before I reached 22, like 17, 18, anywhere, 9 o'clock reach us. We have to stay there. We can't come home because it's too late. We're getting beaten. So anywhere, 9 o'clock. So when I reached 22 and my brother was 21, he stepped it up an hour. Give us another hour. Anywhere, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock must reach us at the door coming inside. And my dad ain't joking. 22, if 10 o'clock reach, 10 o'clock, 10:15, anywhere 10:15 reach us, we gotta stay. 10 o'clock must reach us right at the gate, coming in through the gate. And my dad is like that. Even right now, my dad is strict. You understand? So I'm always the one that's want to go to the party, go to the dance, do this and do that DJ thing. And my dad,
You was the naughty one.
I was the one that's getting beaten every
Every
single
time.
week. Every single week. So I prepare my body to get the beating because I know to have this fun at the party, I know when I come home, I'm going to get the beating. So I say, fun, beating. Which one? Go home. So I say, all right, party, then I come home and get the beating, and then it'll be over. So that's that's my routine each and every week and stuff like that, you know. So
That's how I used to do it.
yeah, because what happened, the big dance hall always right below where the church my dad go. And my dad is a respected man in the area, an elder at the church. So everybody know us. Everybody know us. So I remember I had a friend of mine came from America, and she came out and she was like, "Oh, where's Dion? Dion, I need." So she sent a message and say, "Dion, I'm going to this dance," and she just come out. She said, "I'm going to this dance. I want me you to go to the dance." And I'm like, "Oh." Somebody say, "Yo, my girl that said she want young she to go to the dance and stuff like that." I said, "Shit, man." Just coming from church and the message come to me. And I'm like, damn, this girl want me to go to the dance with her. She don't know what I gotta deal with here. This is not America. So I said, how I'm gonna do this? So I link up one of my brethren. I say, yo, I want you to drop me up by the dance and maybe I go work out something. I'll get a girl for you and stuff like that. Cause everybody know me. I say I'm gonna get a girl for you and you're good to go. So boom bam, we went to the dance and meet her up and stuff like that. And me and she go up to the dance and thing, and we reach at the dance. Full line queue up long like this. When we go up, that time no me I try mask myself because I don't want nobody to see me. If anybody see me, my father gonna hear. So yo, me just tilt down my hot glasses, dark glasses, not the dark, and have my thing up and me go up and go pay. The gate man say, he look and he say, how that, Dion, are you that? I say, yo, just hold it down now, brethren, hold it down now. The man say, are you that? I say, yo, just hold it down now. He say, yo, man, me not even a charge if you go into the dance. Go on, man. Go on. Cause, yo, me being at the dance, yo, the man say, yo, me not even a charge you. Go on in. Because me say, yo, me with a girl, he said, listen, me, man, go on in. Because I can't believe say, yo, this a dance. Go on in. Big dance, Big dance. So me go in. So me carry the girl and we run at the back, in the dark. So me say, if me a bubble up on her, anything me I do, nobody now see. Whatever me want to do, nobody can see. So music start playing me in the corner, me I give the back, me back,
The
thing,
box,
me
yeah, bed.
the back girl, bubble up on her, I just said, Jesus, dear, you're good, Me I have bubble up on the girl, and me have bubble up. All me here. Yo, we want enough respect to Dion, boy, the man at the dance. Big up yourself, Dion.
Oh,
The man got tell the Mike brother say me in at the dance, and them a big no shout out for me in at the dance. Everybody start to like this. Everybody a rock and everybody I look to see where Dion let them a talk about, Dance alright, me left. Me couldn't go home. I see my brethren come here to give my girl, because if I never give my girl, story done, that's all. He now carry me home. So I make sure, say, me set him up on a girl. Yo, me and my father out there Monday morning, we are going to work, I work with my father. Big, fat, ugly girl. I can't stand that girl up till now. And because of what the girl do. The girl say, see my father, and he say, backside must be. Your boy can't dance, Yo, I look on the girl straight now. I bring up my face like this. Face shut her mouth.
Like, shut up, Dick.
The girl mouth just open up. Yo, me see him bubble up on the hand and call the girl name. Me said, Jesus Christ, how will your boy learn for dance? My father just said, when? Saturday night. My father says, Saturday night? We went to church Saturday. Yo, how the good I can't. My father doesn't look for me like this. Father now said, nothing. That's so he done. You see, my father have this thing that he does. Like, he don't beat us in the daytime. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when sleep sweet, that's when my father come with the belt. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. When you cover up under your cover and sleep nice, all of a sudden cover come off for you. And then over you with the belt like this, and I lick him hand middle like this. And my father take off the sheet for me, and we have bolts. You know, back then we bolt up the doors and stuff like that. So we had like 3 bolts, dead bolts. Boom, boom, boom as you come in. My father locked the bolt, then boom, boom, boom. Jesus Christ. Everybody respect me in Catadupa. And you have this little idiot girl. And you can mad. So my dad talking and lick him hand middle like this with the bell. You know this girl here, she go spread it all over the area. Mr. B Sunday a dance. Jesus. Jesus. What kind of disgrace this you bring upon me, Jesus? Me teach the boy how many times. This boy, God take him. Take him. Because he will kill me. Yo, you see when my dad finish that talk there? Me jump off of the bed. Me and him are grown. So me pull one lock, and lock it back, and we are grow on the bed. We are grow on the bed like this. Because no, my dad will kill me. So what me have to do now? To get out of that room, me have to bear myself to get at least 5, 6 lash, because me have to pull the deadlock them fast. Because when me reach up to the door and do the first lock, my father catch up. He start lace me, and me I take the lick and me go so. Open the door, and me I get the running lick, and the running lick is the hardest one, you know. You saw me get the running lick? That was it, man. Father see me bring embarrassment to the family. Yo, my father, he don't play. He don't play. That's how strict my dad is.
So Triple, when you say your father,
Yo, he beat me. Yo, the man beat me. Yo, the man beat me body like a drum.
beat your body like a drum.
Yo, that man's serious. Yo, let me tell something, Bubbles. When my dad came up to America, because remember, my dad said, whatever, his house, that's his law.
rules.
His rules. When my dad came up, when I brought my dad up, and my mom up, and my dad and my mom is with me, the first week my dad came up, dad looked into the fridge, you see Heineken beer. My dad said to me, what do you do with beer in your fridge? Me say, well, the beer is there if my friend them come, you know, me entertain them and stuff like that. My dad looked at me and said, so you introduce beer to your friend them instead you tell them, say, this house here is a Christian home, no beer and stuff like that, because when you give them beer, you're encouraging them. I mean, I said to myself, but no, my dad is in my castle. This is my domain. You feel me? But me can't tell him that. Yo, me couldn't even tell him on that. You understand? The man I look at me and say, beer in the fridge, you're not supposed to have beer in your fridge. You feel me? That's how strict my dad is. So when some people say that they grew up on certain foundation, my foundation was totally, you can't do this, you gotta do that. He ain't playing.
Yo, Triple, my daddy was in the Army, the United States Army.
Ooh.
He came from Jamaica as a young guy, and he got in there, and he did his little thing. I have my little pictures of him with his little army suit and stuff. And I remember him threatening me. The first time I saw a gun, I was standing up inside my mom's room, and I remember him reaching into the closet and pulling it out and showing it to me. And my eyes opened up wide, because I'm like, Daddy, you're going to kill me. But he only took it out to show me that this was in the house. This is where it is.
Cheryl!
In case of anything, pick up yourself, Cheryl. In case of anything, this is where it is. And then he also told me that if I get out of line, he says, I am the one who helped you come into this earth, and I will be the one to take you back out. And I said, that's all I needed as a threat for me to be P's and Q's with my father. So when it comes to daddy, I don't play with daddy. You know, daddy and me go head to toe as I'm an adult now, because I feel like I could challenge him. But then I still remember that this man,
That's the same thing. That's the same
oh,
thing me and my dad.
he told me, he says, I was
Same.
trained to kill with my bare hands. So he said, what do you think I would do to you, little, like he would say, you're like a girl to me, like, cup you up. So those little threats I used to get. It's like, I'm not playing with daddy. That man is crazy. He threatened me with a gun. He told me he would take me out of this earth and blah, blah. So, you know, you run more risk with your mom. But when your mom says she can't deal with you no more and she said, wait till your father come, it's time to pack your things and find your friend's house and stay there for a couple of days.
For real. That is no joke. That's no joke.
Yeah, man.
Kamisha, talk to me.
Sorry, my son was just letting me know that he's on his way to work safe.
Okay.
My daddy is no longer with us, but that
Okay.
was one man I weren't playing with. You know when they say the quiet ones are the worst ones?
Mhm.
He was the one that would just watch and observe, and when him ready, you know what time it is. So my mama could run rings around her. My mum, I'm like my mum, I'm my mother's daughter, so you know, my mama could run rings around like my mum
Mhm.
getting there together. We was more like sisters than mother and daughter. But you see, when it come to daddy, my daddy only make him beat me once, you know.
Mhm. And that's
One
it.
time I met my daddy beat me, you think I was making it come again? No, sir.
No, that's the only time my dad ever beat me.
That was one time my father beat me, and that was it. I learned.
Mm-hmm.
I see. You see, that's why I believe in. You know, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. My kid have done the opposite of me. I don't believe in. I don't believe in
In the
the
links.
police department, and they have done a good job. They have done a good job.
Good job with their children.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
I remember I think it's when I left school, because I left school when I was 15. So I left school on the Friday and I started work on the Monday. I didn't even get a break. So as time went on and my friends was all like sneaking out at night time and things like that and going to the little clubs. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it. So back in them
Share the
days,
page,
you
guys. Share
didn't
the
lock
page.
your doors.
Hmm?
The doors was never locked at night. You could leave your doors open all night.
Hmm?
So every Friday night, I'd wait till my mum and dad had gone to bed, and then I'd sneak out. And then I'd probably come back in about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I
God
was doing
damn.
this for about 8 months. And one night I came back early hours of the morning and the door was locked.
Bad damn.
And you know, I didn't even want to knock the door because I was too scared.
Bad
So
damn.
I ended up going to my sister's. Yeah, and I stayed there. I stayed there for 2 weeks because I couldn't face my father. I just couldn't.
Wow,
But he
that's
did come get
crazy.
me and take me back home.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You
Hmm.
understand? Crazy,
I just
crazy,
thought he was
crazy.
going to belt me again.
Well, you deserve it. Um, you know what? What I want. What also I have on the agenda to discuss. Also, Bubbles. I know you're gonna chime in on this also. Um, Video vixen girl. Do anybody know what I mean by that?
A what? Say that again?
Those vixen girls do videos or video vixen girls.
The thing that I
Those
be trying
girls.
to do bad in my videos, I be trying to look all sexy and stuff in my videos.
You know those girls that do like Bubbles would have her song and you have those girls that be
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
her video
Hmm.
skinning
Yeah,
out and all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Now, Bevsy, if your daughter is saying that, um I want to be one of those video vixen girls and stuff because most of these girls don't get paid. And that's all they try to get fame in those way of being in the most
Hmm.
video by this Sizzler or stuff like that. Your daughter said that she want to be doing something like that. What would you have said to your daughter?
I'd probably have said no, but she would have probably gone and done it anyway. So it doesn't matter what I say. But for some, I don't know. I don't know.
Some of these videos these days, man, I tell you.
They're, they're, They may as well not be wearing any clothes, some of them.
Because to me, the more vulgar, the more skin outish or whatever you want to
Yeah.
do, is what it is. Bubbles, talk to me.
I beg to differ on those things because I have to look at it two ways, right?
Mhm.
When you go to the beach, you're scantily clad, right? You have
Mhm.
on a two-piece, you have thongs on, stuff up your
Some
butt,
some
crack,
and
whatever,
some shouldn't even
right?
wear some of them what them have on.
Yeah, but they do. Just like when I go carnival and I see these chicks dress up in carnival clothes, some of them should
Wait a
not
minute,
wear.
Bubbles. Triple, can Slicker get in or not?
Yes, yeah, if yep. No, no, no. He's out on
Can
the
he
street. He's
be
on the
in the
street.
group?
He's on the street.
Oh,
He's on the
okay,
street.
that's why. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
so
Bubbles.
it's like they're dressed like that for carnival. Even myself wear a little two-piece. 1 year in carnival, boobs was all out, booty, bam, bam, bam. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I saw your carnival photos.
but listen, it is all for the entertainment.
Payment.
So
Nothing
so
from the females.
and listen, this is why I said some people act like the body is so forbidden. When I look back at old sculptures and old statues, they were all naked in them. So why everybody act like the body is like, oh my God, the body should not be seen? You know how much paintings I see or how much sculptures I see that have like nakedness in it, a breast, a boob, or a cheek from back in the days that was like artwork is what we have done to the body that is making us feel like that's not acceptable. So if you see a body that's nice standing there, it's great. But once the body start broke out or do stuff to make you feel uncomfortable, then that's when you start, that's inappropriate. I did a video one day. I did a video because it was the day before my birthday, and I was like, it's nothing, I'm doing something, and blah blah blah. Put the video up on Facebook. Couple of hours later, somebody sent me a birthday message, and I sent it up. Do you know I got a phone call about that video saying that I was being provocative in my video and then it was too sensuous and it was too this and it was too that
What?
and then their man video bigging me up for my birthday came after that, so they felt as if I was saying that that's what I want to do to their man and blah 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 and XYZ. The thing about it is
A female send you that?
a female sent me that because they felt, I guess, intimidation
Insecure.
intimidation makes you very insecure, and if you're
Mm-hmm.
not
And
if
that,
you're not proud of
bruh.
yourself, if you're not proud of yourself or happy about yourself and what you look like, then everything that you see that look better than you gonna
Is a
be
problem.
inferior to it. Like look at me and Bev C. Me no run for tell Bev C says she's sexy when me ready.
That's
A
true.
woman who is not strong within herself can't do that. They don't give compliments. Yeah, I would
Mm-mm.
see a strange lady walk past me on the street and she have on a nice dress, and I said, "Oh my God, you wearing that, boo?" So why am I gonna act away when I see a body? If I could wear those things, I'd be wearing them things too, y'all. That's
That's
why I'm
right.
working so hard so that I could throw on some of them things on this old body before it can't wear it no more. So just get up to the time. Like, why worry about it? When you turn it into something that is disgusting now, is when they're having sex, unprotected sex, when they're letting men disrespect them. That's when it gets bad. But baby, you got a body, show that shit, boo. Especially if Dr. Miami, you paid $10,000 for that. I paid $54,000 for my education. I'm gonna show them shit off every time I get it. I got a bachelor's degree, I got a master's degree. So if Dr. Miami give you one sexy body, show that shit too, boo.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You know the worst thing. You know the worst thing that I hear with female, and it kills me. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like when they look at another female that look real hot that came from the doctor. Oh, watch
mm-hmm.
out. what I plastic up self and blah blah blah. Because of course they look at their self, they're not looking nowhere close to where she's at,
Mm,
and they're dogging her.
Amen.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that is so wrong. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? That is so wrong. God bless whosoever is
Frida.
natural and you want to stay natural, you don't want to do this, you don't want to enhance yourself and you don't want to do anything, you know, people quick to say, you say me natural, I mean I stay natural. That's fine. But when you see somebody, you know, because they quick to say, oh, they're not proud of how God make them and stuff like that. No, they're proud of themselves. Don't ever think they're not proud of themselves. They're proud of themselves, but they want to enhance themselves. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just like a
I agree with
person,
them, Press Bubbles.
just like a person who cream their hair, who perm their hair. God never give you to perm your hair, but you perm your hair, or you blonde
Right.
your
Frida,
hair,
you
you
can
do
join
that.
in
You
if
do
you want
things
to.
to enhance
Send you
whatever.
the link.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else may spend more money doing something else, so don't dog them because every single person do something to enhance themselves. Just that more
Exactly.
people
Mm-hmm.
do more, and you're quick to judge them. Oh, may I stay natural? Oh, me only wear lipstick, and that's it. Well, if
Hi,
that works for you,
Frida.
fine. You understand? But yeah, definitely. I like that what you said, Bubbles. I definitely like that. Pepsi, talk to me. What do you have to say with what Bubbles say? Strong
Yeah.
argument. Bubbles, please, move on the phone number after we finish.
I
So
don't have
please.
I don't have like you say, Triple. What did you say to me the other day? What was it you said to me the other day?
What I said
Talk.
before.
Talk it. What did you
Oh,
say?
oh, oh,
I'd
you
been
know
and
what?
had what?
Listen to me.
I'd been and
You know,
had what?
huh?
I'd been and had what done? What did you say? Go on.
Guys, I am proud of Bevsy. She did her boobs. You know what I'm
She
saying?
did her boobs.
Yeah, she did her boobs,
Yeah,
girl.
he's telling me
She
that I've
did
been
her
and.
boobs. She did her boobs. I said,
No,
you
I
go,
never. No,
Bev.
I never. No, I never.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I called Bev the other day. She didn't know it was me, and she picked and she had on what was it, a T-shirt or something? What
No, it
what you
was.
had on?
Was
I
it
said,
was
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I
it
was
was
like,
a night
Jesus
shirt, my
Christ,
nightie.
Bev.
Oh, my
was it nippy? Was the weather sort of
Listen,
nippy?
listen to me.
God.
Wherever Bev was in that, probably was like 15 degrees. Because trust me, I had to do like this for my eyes didn't got poked out. I was like, Bev! I said, Bev, you did your boobs? And she just started laughing.
She was pointing at you.
Girl, as soon as she came on, I had to duck. I was like, whoop! No.
Bev C, Frida send you something in your inbox.
Okay.
Frida,
No, I
Yeah.
haven't. No,
I'm not
haven't
even
had
looking in
a
my
boob
inbox.
job
Don't
done.
inbox me,
They
Frida. I'm
are all
upset.
natural. They're mine. They're mine.
Uh,
But I do. Yes, I like my body, and I think for my age, yes, I keep it good. Well, I try. Well, I try. Put it that way. I try.
You keep
But
it
I
good,
have one
sexy.
complex about my body, just the one. And when I was younger, I had an accident, and I don't like one of my legs above the knee because where I got hit with the car, it's so instead of the leg being straight like that, it sort of bends in, it goes in, it's a dint, yeah. So there's a dint in the leg, and that's the only thing I don't like about my body. You
So
remember?
can I?
Told you?
Can
You
you
remember?
take a picture and send it to me later and let me see?
Yes, I will.
what do I
Yeah.
get?
I
That
will.
up there and fix it.
Because probably you don't like it, but I will.
And I don't like it. I don't like it. I've shown it to Triple before. I've shown
Yeah.
it to
Is
Triple
it
before.
bad,
I
Triple?
think that's the only thing I don't like about my body.
I coming, Kamisha. I'm coming at you. Yo, you know what happened? You know what I like? When Bevsy is in England, you know how she dressed. But when she comes to America, oh my gosh, she just skimpy. Everything outside. Everything outside. She hardly wear bra. You know, everything. And her jeans is so tight
Tight.
when she bends. I'm like, Bevsy,
Oh gosh, you see
I
all
have
that stuff?
I, I said, Betsy, I may have to carry my gun with me because I don't want to have to fans off guys over here with you. Oh yeah. Oh, she got some jeans, man. I tell you, like, she have to butter up herself to slide in them.
At least I got a butt to put in them.
Kimish, Kimish,
Yes,
talk to me. Talk to me.
I agreed with what Empress Bubbles and that said. It's like the thing with society now, a lot of women too busy looking down on each other. You know, if I see a girl, even somebody I don't know, and they look good, I say you look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too many women hate on each other, and it's like everybody's body's different, everybody's shape different. Some women agree with surgery, some don't. I said the other day, like, oh, I'm thinking of getting breast implants. I've had children, you know, it's each to their own, but at the end of the day, all women are beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So I think you need to compliment each other instead of hating and looking down on each other. Compliment each other, big each other up.
Yep.
Auntie said, Auntie said she's not me and it's not bothering her.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Yeah, listen, I'm not me. Don't let it bother me.
Yo, man,
I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a little bit taller.
this is me. I know this young lady. She have not me, but I tell you, you hardly see it. And when she walk, I just like this, like the sweetest walk ever, sweetest walk ever. Sometimes when she walk, me just be like this, just to see how she walk, because it's like you don't. She have not knee, but you will never see the not knee of how she walks.
Because I struggled myself for years to try to not walk not me. That's why. My mom has bow legs.
Triple
So
Frida said, is it too late to come in and join?
No, it's
Who?
not. No, it's not.
Frida, come in the chat.
Frida. Listen,
Bam.
my mom has bow legs, and I wish I had bow legs like my mom. However, when I was younger, I had I guess I had
Frida, I'm gonna send you
something
the link.
wrong with my legs that the doctors had to like break my legs and set it again with cast. So I probably would have had nice straight legs if they kept the cast on and the bar that had some bar between my legs that I had to walk. I don't know if you've ever seen those
Yes,
weird,
yes.
yeah. So I had that on my legs as a child, and they said they were taking me to Jamaica and they didn't want me on the plane with all these things on, and I stayed there so long that my whatever conditioning the doctor was trying to do to my legs, it didn't work anymore. So by the time I came back to America, I just was messed up already. So I try my best to walk where it doesn't show, and that's probably what you like about it, Triple.
Oh my gosh. And Bubbles is terrible because she'll call me and she was like, "What's the walk here, Triple?" And she just do the walk. I'm like, yeah.
Because
Thanks
that's
a lot,
what you
man.
want to see. I know how to make you happy.
Yeah, she got this walk, man. It's like the most stocious walk ever. Stocious. You understand?
Auntie said I had to wear special shoes.
Really?
Yeah, they know about what I had to go through. I just hear pieces and pieces of it. Said I had to wear special.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So definitely we that's covering that and things. Ladies, be proud of your body. Whatever you want to do to enhance and make yourself beautiful. Because you know why? And also I was talking to a friend of mine. I think I was talking in my group, the other day. When I was saying somebody had dropped a girl in the I think in the um last talk that we had was saying, a lot of the transvestite or the transover guys, when they go to the doctor, they're not going to cheap doctor. They are spending their money. And if you cannot tell the difference if they don't whoop out the bad boy downstairs. you would not know that's a boy. You think it's a girl. You understand? So they look damn good. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Ladies, turn up on the thing. Turn up on the thing. Keeping the
So
beauty
what?
up.
Turn up your thing.
Yeah,
First of
turn up
all,
themselves.
first
It's
of
tw-
all,
it's 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 2020. Turn up on the
yeah,
thing.
but first of all, let's talk about the fact
Sorry,
that
Triple, can you
it's not
send
all
Freaky the
about that.
link? Can somebody
But
send Freaky the link?
Can,
don't
does
didn't
she
you
have
just send it to Slicker?
Yeah,
does
but
she
now
have
I can't send it for some reason.
Okay.
So
can you just
somebody
give
send
her
it
the
to
number?
Freaky.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Bonus.
No, I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't only be, oh, you should get your body right, get this right. Like, people supposed to just love you as God was give you whatever you have, you know. I think that cosmetic surgeries, I don't agree with it, but I'm just saying, like, if you want your body to look a certain way, you don't have to always go to the doctor to get this quick fix that might end up giving you health problems and health risks later on. My thing is eat right. Like I told you, I gained 7 pounds over Thanksgiving. So what am I doing? I'm working out. I'm
Mm.
eating right. I'm exercising and lotioning my body and keeping myself moisturized, because if it's not moisturized, you'll get wrinkles and your skin will sag, and then next thing you know, you have bad skin. So, you know,
Mhm.
there's other things to do to keep yourself right. It's not all about going to get nipped and tucked, Dion. So
Mhm.
don't encourage that. Encourage them to do the work. Hard work is better than easy work.
Me, I'm whatever a woman want to do. I have nothing to say. Tell them don't do this, don't do that. They do whatever they want to do. I'm not the
That's all
type
right.
of man because
So
you have.
check this out. When you
Mhm.
go tell her, okay, boo boo, go do that, and then
Mhm.
now
But
you
if it
want
comes out
something
wrong,
later on, and she tell you she can't because she's still sore from her surgery, or I can't do this because I'm hurting, or right
Just
here is still
I
in
wait.
pain.
I wait.
You
I
wait.
wait. Of
You
course,
wait.
because we know I wait after she get better. The thing turn up double. I
Hmm.
wait. What happened? When she if she's pregnant and going through all of that, me not for wait said we.
Yes, you do, but that is because of life. You're bringing life into this world, so you know you just
Life
finished
or
bringing
no
life
life.
into this
No,
world.
life or no life. I, as a man, have to understand my woman. My woman going
Okay.
through this, that. Me wait my ass until it's time. Well, so what? Not every
Okay.
man out there is understanding. Not every woman have an
no,
understanding,
some
man.
men
I'm
like
Wait your
nothing.
understanding.
you
I
you
wait.
want your you want your quick fix, Barbie doll. Go ahead. That's fine with me. Like
There
that's
you go.
look, if my man if I don't even know what kind of cosmetics a man could go do, but I'm gonna flip it and say if I'm a man and my woman is going to go get this and that done, first of all, I love you, baby, the way you are. You don't have to do those things. That's the spirit of encouragement I'm giving my boo. Because guess what? You just let me know, say, if I am not that what that chick has, then I might lose you. So if you don't accept me for who I am, that means I can lose you for Barbie made up overnight by Dr. Miami. And I don't want to live my life feeling like my boo wants something else better than me. So accept me for what I am. Accept my
Yeah.
wrinkles, my stretch marks, my cellulite.
But then on the quad, you be a
Beauty dies anyway. Beauty is just cosmetic on the outside. Like
Yeah,
everybody ages in life, so even when you've got these cosmetic surgeries, they only last for so long. And then
exactly.
after a period of time, you've got to go and get the breast done again, and your skin's already stretched out and sagged. So you're left with gaps, you're left with these wrinkles, said way at the end of it, you know. But a person, if a man's looking at a woman, he's supposed to look at what's up here and what's inside, not what's on the outside, because
That's right.
that means every time, you know, I get a new wrinkle or this, you're going to be looking at the next model.
Yeah.
mm,
Like
just
suppose I was the chick
like
that says I don't like men that have blonde hair. My man just went and colored his hair ginger. So at the end of the day, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say to him? I prefer a man with dreadlocks, so I'm going to go find me a next man now because you went and just go change your whole hair color on me. So I don't want it no more.
Exactly.
A man could do the same thing.
Yeah.
You went and go put a butt in. I don't like that butt, or your titties look too fake for me, or I don't like the fact that you just did this and that to you. Like you can't
So
please
that,
nobody. You
But
have to just
again,
please yourself.
you have to do you. You come first.
I would never
You
go and
come
have any
first.
surgery. I'm never.
So you have to do you. Bottom
Right,
line.
but you're doing you, but you would be that man, Triple. You sound like would be like, yeah, baby, go ahead and do it, because your titties is too long, and every time I go to kiss it, one of them fall down on the bed underneath your arm. So go ahead and fix that, please. You would encourage that, wouldn't you?
Once.
If I would encourage it,
Yeah,
I'll stick with my lady.
you stick with your lady the way she is, right?
No, I stick with whatever she want to do. I give her encouragement.
Right.
yeah, but suppose your lady turns around and says, you're thinking, oh, her breasts don't look how you want them to look, and you say, she doesn't want to get breast implants to fix it. What, you still going to stick with her? Or you're going to be encouraging her to go and get the implants?
Listen me.
He's
Listen.
gonna encourage her. He's gonna be like, go ahead, because if
Yeah,
you
you
want
will.
to, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's triple. That's triple.
That's Triple. Triple, look at Triple. Triple take risk on his own self. So you think he ain't gonna tell his woman to go and do extra things? If the chick tell her, if Spice was his woman and Spice says, I gonna bleed to look white, he's gonna say, yes, Spice, go ahead, baby. And you know, say black people not gonna make it in the industry. You're white, you get it, baby. Go ahead. And encourage her to go do foolishness to change herself.
You hear this, you hear all of this thing, And you hear all of this thing now. Anyway, who is here? Frida is in the room?
Hi, dear. Hello. Can you
Frida!
Where's my
know
Hi, Frida.
us? Hi, yes.
Where's
Frida!
my Frida? Ah,
There
that's
she
Frida.
is.
Frida. So, Frida, that's why you
Frida!
took so long, so you can
That's
look
right,
beautiful like
triple. I
that.
like it. Too.
I'm at my son's
Yes, I'm
flat.
not gonna do that.
She did that on
Frida,
purpose. She wanted
Yes,
to come in here looking beautiful.
how are you?
you're all beautiful,
How
especially
are
you,
you?
Bubba, as well.
I miss you,
How
Frida.
are you, Frida?
I'm okay. Thank you very much. I'm okay.
You're
We're
looking
women
fab. You're looking
strong.
fabulous.
Oh, do I? I put too much weight on them.
No, sit down, sit
Stand up
down. Me
again,
almost,
Frida. Frida,
me
stand up
always,
again, please.
no, don't stand up. Come and see your boss. Sit down, Frida. You want to look for your boss.
Frida, turn, Frida, mud love, mud
No,
love, girl. Turn around. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself.
I'll
Turn
leave her
around,
alone. She
Frida.
look good.
Yeah,
Woo!
There
girl.
you go.
When she
And
That's
she
bends
what's
thinks
up.
she's too
over.
fat.
Oh,
That's
God.
what's up.
Fat.
Frida,
I've got to eat.
that's all right, Frida. That
Frida, you
could,
make
that
me
could be
want to beat it like a drum.
Frida. When the man is on top, that will press down. That's all right.
Watch Dion. Watch Dion had to take off glasses.
Yo, no, I know we bubbles. Did you see Frida backside?
Yes,
I did my backside down.
he did that on purpose. He did that on
I
purpose.
weight on, so it shrunk.
Kamisha, stand up. Let me see yours now.
Somebody call me night.
That's right, Kamisha. Like you want to take it for puppy show.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Dion. Dion,
Uh-huh.
stand up and turn around. Let me see your butt.
Yes.
Watch your mouth.
You see it?
Dion.
Woo! Yes, come on.
Yeah, because he knows you can't see his butt. That's why.
Tilt your camera.
Gotta face the camera. Stand up on the chair. I can't see you.
I'm gonna smack you. So hold on now. All right, hold on. So since we're on that topic, less is more. Cover up versus classic. Classic. Less, more, cover up versus classic. You hear people always say, "Oh, cover up." You're not looking classy.
Well,
Remember,
you
Bubbles
got
did
it
jump on
sorted.
something earlier in that and stuff like that. They have to be posh. You can't wear, and I get that. I'm not knocking my British. I love y'all so much. But when comparing the British dressing with American dressing,
American dressers are classy. They dress
I never
nice.
heard that.
They
I heard
look
that
after themselves more.
I heard that we are too open up. We don't dress classy in the way that we push out everything out in the public. That's what I've been told. The American push out everything need to be dressing much more, classy and stuff like that. So let's talk about that since we're on that topic.
You don't have better weather. We have to dress up, we have to cover up, as you know. We got snow, we got rain, we got everything. Like, we can't be dressing skimpy over here. But I think everybody can dress how they want to dress. It's down to an individual. But I think, like, the problem is when you get to a certain age group, you can't dress in certain. It's not all right.
What are you talking? So
Come
they're
on.
old and they're cold. The person is
No. It's not. You come better than that. It's like when you get to a certain age group, you have to dress the clothes that fit you. Some women try to dress in things that don't fit their body. That's what I mean. Like, when you get to a certain age group, you have to dress what fits you. Like, you can't be an 80-year-old trying to dress in 20-year-old clothes. Like, it's not a good look.
Well,
Like, I can't be wearing the same things my kids are wearing. You know what I mean? Like, me and my kids, we're not going to go to a dance together. You know what I mean? We're not the same age. So therefore, I'm not going to dress the same as them. I'm going to dress in what's appropriate for me and what fits me. Don't get me wrong. If I lived in the sun, as I'm jealous because I don't, I would be dressing up in hot pants and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to wear what fits me.
I saw your vacation picture in Florida. Boy,
You
did
chat too
you
much.
undress. Did you undress and went wild?
And it's a trick.
You can wear as far as cover up, you can wear something that covers your whole body up and still be sexier than a woman who has nothing on.
Yeah.
I think back at my girl Halle Berry when she was Catwoman, and she had on that all full black leather fitted outfit, and her body and her curves and just how she walked out there, and she was her little
She looks
doing her
sexy.
thing. Yeah, she was sexy with it. And then as you see a woman now with a two-piece on, if she don't have the body for it, it's not gonna come across that sexy. So it all depends on. I kind of agree with what Kamisha says on age group, because like I'm somebody who's stuck in my age right now because I look younger probably than I actually am, but there are still limits that I have to what I would wear as an older woman. So I won't put on pum pum shorts or wear what Spice and those girls wear on stage as a performer. But I would put on something that is sexy,
Yeah.
not too revealing, but for my age group, I kind of would look younger than myself, but I would still be sexy. I'm not gonna be looking like some sketel on stage because
we call it mutton. We call it, what is it, Beth?
Mutton dressed as lamb.
Dressed as
That's
lamb.
what
you
people
call it?
call some women when they dress far over the top, too young
Okay.
for themselves, and some can carry it and some can't. But I don't like that word still, because people shouldn't call people dressed in mutton, because I think it's very insulting, and it's how you are inside. I'm 60 next year, okay, and I'm just me. So, because I'm just me, I don't feel like I want to dress up like any 60-year-old woman. I haven't got my mind states like that. I'm young within me, so we're going to dress, and some people might be like that, but don't realize the body isn't good in certain clothes, like you were saying. You see.
Mm.
That's it.
Why you gotta talk about how old you are for us, though? Why you had to tell us that you're gonna be 60?
You know why?
She got the
Because
body.
I'm
She got the
60.
body of a
I
45-year-old.
can't
I
believe
know,
my
cause you
age
sexy with your
anymore.
60. That's why you did that.
No, I
Yeah.
can't believe right, that I'm coming 60 because I don't think that sort of a way. And I look around,
You don't look
You
it
don't
either.
feel it. You don't
You
feel
got
it.
right?
wicked body free there. You got
You
wicked
can hang
body.
out. You can hang out with Ish, and I'm thinking like, oh, Ish got a fine girl.
Go on, Marie. I like that, Marie.
Somebody thought that once. Somebody thought that once. They didn't know it was his mother. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's creeping up. Don't worry, it's creeping there. Because I'm not looking like you said. You have to exercise. You have to eat right. I've never ate sugary stuff, and I would warn people don't get into all these chocolate and sweets and cakes because what it does, it breaks down the electric. I can't say the word properly. Electric, not electric. I can't
Yeah,
get it.
Elasticity. Elasticity.
Elasticated.
Oh,
Elasticated, it breaks it down apparently, and it ages you quicker. So sugary stuff, because I grew up eating like salads and everything that they're saying today is healthy for you, is what I grew up on. So sugars and sweets and coffees and teas, I stay away from.
Mm.
I was very young like that, always healthy, and I brought the kids the same way. And I suppose lockdown has a lot to do with it, that it's just creeped up on me, that I can see the faults and what food is really bad for you.
Comfort eating. A lot
Yeah.
of a lot
Yeah,
of
but
females used
it's
to
not
a
only
lot.
that. It's not only comfort eating. You know, as you get older, your body's going to change anyway.
Yeah,
It's going to change.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is, but you can look after it,
yeah,
Deb.
but
You can
okay.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
you
not
got
even
to
that. Your
your
metabolism
body.
changes when you get to a certain age group. So when you're in your 20s, early 30s,
Yeah.
you can eat certain things and the weight you can lose it because your metabolism burns quicker. When you get to like your late 30s, 40s,
Mm-hmm.
It slows down.
your metabolism's different. Everything changes as you get older. So you can exercise and everything else, but you have to keep that ongoing. You know,
that's
that's
right.
a
That's
lifestyle
why I mean
change.
it's good to keep
Yeah,
fit.
You,
of course.
you
There
know
was a
what?
woman
Like,
that was
because
like in
we
her
I eat a lot of
60s.
Caribbean foods, and they say a lot of Caribbean foods are not good for you. They're actually, they say they're fatty foods, and they're really unhealthy. I've grown up on that. Do you know what I mean? But like you
That's right.
said,
If you listen to everything that they tell you, you wouldn't eat nothing.
yep.
You
No,
just got
you
to know
wouldn't.
from yourself the changes of your body, of what you've eaten. You
No,
can
no,
tell what
no,
is good.
no.
That's it. I can tell with me how I've eaten and what I haven't eaten,
Your
and I
body's
know.
going to change and you're going to put on that
Yeah, we're
weight,
gonna
which you're
change.
going to
We're gonna
find
put. We're gonna
hard
get
to
grow.
lose.
We're gonna take bits of skin. Yeah, it is gonna sag, but it's like the names. I'm terrible. I'm age. It's there you go.
Teresa, I hate that. Teresa just put menopause. Menopause,
Yeah,
yes, we don't like
yes,
that.
menopause yes, true.
That's not the door with me.
Problems.
That's
Problems.
When
Yes,
you go
dear.
from the, yeah, that's when your body's going to change. So, you know, it's going to be hard to try and shift
I'm going through
extra weight
menopause.
that you have put on. It's going to be very, very hard.
Let me tell you
well.
Look,
something.
I'm saying next year I'm
We
going to
always we
try.
always find ladies find a lot of excuses for being lazy. And
Triple, you're a man. You don't know about the
a
menopause.
lot of excuses when you guys know that if you see that cake right there, if you eat that, not a slice, but if you eat half of that cake, it's gonna show on you. You guys will look at the cake and like, man, I'm going for it, yeah, man, because it tastes good. And you know what that cake gonna do because it's gonna take you a year to take that cake off. You don't guys don't care. You
nah,
eat the
not a
damn
year.
cake the same way. You understand? And then you know that cake gonna sit on you and it's hard for you to get it off. And you see
Not
another thing,
me.
and another thing again. Oh, baby fat.
That's right, Shaz.
Baby
Middle-aged
fat. That
spread.
baby fat. That's why I'm still fat. How old is your baby? 7 years old? You understand? Oh, I put on so much weight because of the pandemic. The pandemic brought food to you and said eat all of it. No.
Yeah.
We just gobble eating portions and all of that. We have to govern ourselves and start putting the blame on something else. Put ourselves in check, put ourselves in action, cut out the bullshit excuse that we give every day, and we still eat this and we still eat that, and we're not supposed to because it takes a longer time to break down.
I give you
That's most of our
99%,
problem.
Dion. 99% of what you say.
That's
The
most
other
of our
1%
problem.
is a bit difficult for some of us. A
Yeah, but we
bit
give so
difficult for
much
some of us.
excuse and we still do the things that we're not supposed to. We eat the same damn fatty things that we shouldn't. And we know that it's gonna take a long time to get off. But we don't
Well,
care.
Some
We don't
people,
complain about it.
I've been
some
going
people
to
put
the
on
gym.
weight naturally. Some people just put on weight. Some people have illnesses that make them put on weight and bloat
That's
out.
different.
Not everything's there. You can't look at a
Medication
woman and
does it
say,
as well.
oh, okay, she's a big woman, but she's overweight. She's not overweight because she eats. Some of them don't eat like that. Do you know what I mean? Some women put on weight, and it's not just women, it's men as well. You
It's
know,
the
men have got the same
medication.
problem, and it's like some of them have underlying health issues that medications they have to take.
Yeah.
That puts on the weight, that makes them bloat. They can't lose weight like that. It slows their metabolism down. And,
Thank you.
you know, there's a lot of things. You can't just look at somebody and say, boy, you're using the pandemic and saying you're craving, you eat this and you're lazy and you're workless. Because it
Yes.
don't go like that. I don't agree with that.
Well, you know
I
what?
agree with
Like
what you're saying.
I'm not talking
Kamisha,
about a person with underlying condition that they have to take like steroids. They got to do this, and they're gonna put on weight. That's everybody will know that.
so what about the people that have other illnesses, Dion, like mental
The same
illness?
thing. If you're having illnesses, yeah, that's different. I'm not talking
Right.
about that.
So
I'm
so
talking about
depression is one of them, and during the pandemic, it has caused a lot of people to be depressed. A lot of people who were out and about were stuck in the house now. The people who like to socialize, they're stuck in the home. And you know, being in the house, the only thing that you do have in the house, if you live alone, is food. And food keeps people company a lot. And you're watching your favorite show and you want to pop up some popcorn or you want to take out something. Yes, it would be wise to have healthy food choices or healthy food snacks at the time. But one bad thing we know about our America or wherever else is anything that's good for you costs a lot of money. So when people are struggling and they're on a budget, they can only afford what they can afford. So McDonald's got them wicked dollar meals.
I'm not
Or
buying it.
no, but listen, I'm just trying to explain. So what I noticed, everything that's good for you costs a lot. That sandwich is gonna be like $1 with fries and a drink, $4 to get a whole meal. But I want a salad now. I gotta pay $12 and $15 for a salad. That's America telling us, yeah, you fat, and we're gonna keep on making you fat because y'all like to buy the stuff that we got for you. Just like the people who smoke cigarettes. They got the warning label on the back tell you this shit gonna give you cancer, but you gonna buy that shit anyway and smoke that shit and get your cancer.
Yeah,
So
but you know what I found out when I was out there in New York, when I was when me and Triple went out for a meal one time, and where did we go, Triple?
Well, it was Red Lobster.
Red Lobster, and we had the starter, and by the time the main meal came,
main meal.
I couldn't even eat it because the starter was so much.
Exactly, and you eat so much of it, filling
You just
yourself.
get so much food. So they give me this tray and I for me to put it in, and I took it home. And I said to Triple, I can't even eat that. I had to give it to him, and he ate it the next day.
You got a doggy bag, huh?
Yeah, it was just so much, food.
Yeah, when they brought the main course, come back looking at me and looking like, what the hell just happened here?
I says me and Caden could
She
have
thought
had
she
that
was
between
finished
us, that
eating.
main meal. Me and Caden could have had that main meal. Serious. It was
That's
that.
crazy. But
See,
you know what?
when I was in Florida, the meals were small.
Where? Say it again.
I said, when I was in Florida, the meals were small.
Where did you go? Next time
Some
you take Red Lobster.
places don't give you a lot of food to eat, and some do. But it all it all boils back down to what you want. And like myself, who works out hard, and I know you guys see my videos of me boxing and jumping up. So I
You look
sometimes
great.
treat myself. Like the other day, I put up a video of me eating a flatbread pizza, and Frida's like, "Oh, Bubba's not all of that pizza." And I'm like, man, it's my birthday. I am eating damn anything I want to. That type of thing.
Me and Frida was on the chat, right?
You gotta treat yourself. And like I say, when I finished punching up that boxing bag the other day, I went and bought myself 2 slices of pizza. And that's what that filled my belly for the whole day. Like I was good. That was my Bubbles, you did your thing, girl. Here you go. That was my treat to myself. And if I want to go get ice cream later, I'll go get ice cream later and put sprinkles on top.
That's right.
It was in a
Marie B. I know Marie B for how many years, and I don't think Marie B ever put on any weight what she is. It's unbelievable. The same statistics. She weighed like $125. She has not put on. She has not put on any weight. I don't know if she do it.
Some people are like that. They've got and I think it depends on your metabolism as well.
That's it. Yeah.
It does. It's like
Those are
Frida. Me and
fun
Frida
ways,
was talking, right? And she says to me, she says, Bebsy, I've got to stop eating all this fatty stuff and chocolates and weight. And there she was eating chocolates.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
But she's telling you that she got to stop eating.
Yeah, and she's pushing chocolate in her mouth.
Oh, Bebsy.
I didn't say nothing. I just.
All right, hold on. Let me wrap up on this, and then we
yeah, let's go to the next one.
And then wrap it up. Is sex before marriage an old-fashioned value? Come on, ladies.
Yeah.
You know what? You can marry somebody. You can marry somebody and lose your virginity to them. It doesn't mean that it's going to work out. So
yeah.
whether you have sex before or after, it doesn't matter. It's about giving yourself to meaningfully, like, you
Don't
wanted
give
to
yourself
give yourself
too
to that
quickly.
person. You didn't just give yourself to anybody, you know. But like I said,
In some religions, yes, they do that, don't they?
Hold on. I gotta go back to Kamisha. Kamisha, come back again. Let me hear that. Let me hear that part again.
which part?
The part about giving it away. How'd that go?
Like, you don't just give yourself away to any and everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to have values as a person. Your body's your temple.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So, but it's like, I don't believe necessarily. I lost my virginity to my kid's dad, and you know, we ended up getting married like 3 years later. But you losing your virginity to somebody after you get married, it doesn't mean that you're going to be together for the rest of your life. So,
Yep.
So that means the thing is, how long dating to have sex?
You can't force the person.
you can't tell
If you
somebody
find
how long to date before you have sex either, because some people could meet each other and they've got a chemistry and they have sex that same day, that same night. Some people can wait months. You know, it's down to each individual. I don't think there's something that's saying, oh, this is the timeline, you must wait this long. You know, it's each to their own.
Okay, I like that. Everybody agree with what Tamisha just said?
Yep.
Yeah.
It happens.
Did Frida just say yes?
Yeah.
You know, she made some really good comments, Dion, because I'm not the sort of person that'll just jump into a bedroom. I don't care chemistry or not, we can't control. I ain't going with somebody like that. And if it takes months and it takes years and they can't wait, then maybe it was a good reason. Yeah, good. I'm not just jumping in.
Frida, how long you wait? How long you wait?
Me? Wow. Mind your own business.
Thank you, Frida. Because guess what? At the end of the day,
Frida, all right, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up, Frida. All right. Say you, Frida. Hold on, Frida. Say you're gonna wait 2 months, all right,
Yeah.
to have sex with this person that you guys have an interaction. You feeling him, he feeling you, blah blah blue, blah blah blah. But you wanna wait, because you think giving it earlier than later is, whatever. That's your thing. So you decide to wait 2 months. When you're ready now, the guy say, well, I have that value just as you. So, Frida, you gotta wait another 2 months before I give my body to you. What would you say to him?
Dion, you know something, right? 2
No,
years,
bro.
something.
I need you to
Listen, let me
answer.
just
I need
speak
you to
first.
answer
2
that
years,
question.
somebody was chasing after me for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. I would not even give him a chance. But when I did give him a chance, he still didn't get anywhere the first day, second day, third day, month, right? 8 years of my life wasted. We're not together now. 8 years of my life wasted for what?
Because you wouldn't give him anything?
Well, there you go. There you go. But he's now kind of wished now that he didn't lose me. But I'm not interested because I respect myself and that's how I'm going to be. I don't just throw myself out to a man.
Okay, so answer the question. Answer
I
the
love
question.
Frida.
I can't give, but I know I can give that I ain't just sleeping with a man on the first night, second night, a week, 2 weeks. I ain't doing
How
anything.
long was you with him?
How long was it? 8 years of my life.
And how long you wait
How
up
long
before you...
was it before you
2 years,
actually...
2 years waiting for me. But he cheated on me as well.
No, we ain't talking
You
about
wasn't
how
giving him...
long. How long after you guys been together, you give it to him? How long you have to wait? Forget the 2 years that he's sitting down waiting
Okay,
on you. When you guys
okay. A
had
man
that
can hold
commitment
on
and
to
you
a
live
woman.
together.
A man can hold on with a woman, right, for so long, but they will cheat and they won't tell you.
Frida, we're not
And you've
talking
got
about...
No, you're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. You
You
are not answering...
Frida,
No, just... Look, we're all women. It doesn't matter. Right.
If I
You was
say,
with this man for 8 years, right?
all right, look, 1, 2, 3.
So you
3
was
months.
together...
3
So...
months. 3 months. That's a long time. I ain't just jumping in.
oh,
So
so
And it's
you made him wait 3 months or 2 years?
Yes, yes. I even my kid's father, I didn't even give in. And the sister said to me down the line, maybe it's because you aren't giving him a chance. Am I with him today?
Hang
And
on,
I had a beautiful child.
you're confusing
Oh,
me.
do you see what they're saying here? Oh my God.
Frida, you're confusing me. So you was with this man for 8 years, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be
Okay.
talking my business like this.
Okay.
no, that's not business. We're grown adults here.
No, but you're just proving the point of what I said because
How long was you actually with him before you slept with him? That's what we're
That's
trying
what
to
I told
find out.
you.
3 months.
3 months.
And it still didn't work out. So
And he still I had 8 years. And today, he still says today, I wish I never lost you because he can't find a girl like myself. I'm very respectable as well. And
Did
I'm
he
not
cheat
going
on
to
you in those 3 months?
In those 8 years, he cheated on me. In those 8
No,
years.
I'm
But then
asking you about the 3
who
months.
knows within that 3 months what he's done? Because he waited for 2 years, but he had a girlfriend before that. So.
All right, hold on, Bev. Bev. How long you waited before you did the bed work?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
I ain't going there 6 weeks. You got no chance.
6 weeks,
A man
Bev.
can't wait, then that's it.
Damn, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh. Bubbles alive? Is Bubbles laughing?
No, I'm reading the comments in the chat room. Like,
What they say?
Oh my God, what are they saying?
so somebody said they ain't had sex in months since their stroke. Then somebody else says they ain't have sex in 10 years. And I said,
10 years.
Yes. Yes. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
And Summers, please. And Summers, all 10 years, and Summers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All
Who's
10,
it? Ooh.
10 years I've been without sex. No joke. Well, Phyllis said they could watch a blue movie.
So hold up here. What?
Yo,
Fi-
this
t-
is
tell-
this is funny. Oh, hold on. Somebody said they had 3 one-night stands and didn't want to see the persons afterwards. Oh my
Well,
God.
3 1 night stand and they didn't. Why they didn't want to see the person afterwards?
And maybe it wasn't good. Shoot.
Who had the
Can
3
I
1 night stand?
can I back it up on this?
It's Phyllis.
Listen.
I bet
Listen.
it's
It wasn't Phyllis. It was I'm not gonna say their name.
it
You find
wasn't.
out.
It was Marie B.
It was Marie.
Triple.
What? Who? Who?
Marie
Who? No, don't lie for my girl. Don't lie for Marie.
It
Don't
said,
lie.
Right.
No,
Marie
no, no.
said, I've had 3 one-night stands and didn't want to see the person afterwards.
See,
Marie,
Fem, I'm
what
not lying.
happened? What happened?
You tell Marie I've had one one-night stand. One.
Who had one?
Me.
Oh my God. Teresa said when she get her man, since she not have sex in 10 years, she said him I gonna get some good work. She gonna F his brains out. I ain't gonna use the language. Oh my gosh. Hold on there.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be rum pa 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 man down when Teresa gets it.
It's gonna be fireworks.
Listen, you know what? I have to chime in on 2 things that I missed out.
You know,
Go ahead, Bubbles.
I missed out on this question about whether you can sex before marriage type of thing.
yeah.
Okay. So I myself know that, we grow up in a society that looks at people who have unprotected sex or unmarital sex as them being loose, right? However, we've grown up now. We're all adults. We're all responsible human beings. And we should just work off of our feelings and our vibes. So there are plenty times when I feel as if, when I go to a car dealer and I see a vehicle, the first thing the guy says to me is, hey, would you like a test ride, right? Before I get that vehicle. And when I'm sitting in there, I press the, the way I have to do, I feel it out, and I press gas, I stop. I want to feel how I feel with it first before I make that commitment, right? And that's how sometimes I feel a relationship is. Like, if I meet a dude, I'm being full 100 with y'all. If I meet a dude and he like me and I'm checking him out too, now it's time for me to test ride this car. Because me no want nobody for set me there with him for how long and I'm not happy. I'm gonna cheat on you if I'm not happy. Somebody else gonna get it. So I'm gonna be real and let you know straight up, let's try this out. And if I like it, then you're a keeper. I'm gonna pay my finance charges and interest charges every month. But if I don't like it, I'm taking it back to the dealer and I'm gonna say, hey, can I try on another vehicle? Because this one wasn't a good fit for me.
So,
Yeah, but a man, you can teach a man.
You test drive the car.
Oh, I tell like a test ride.
Damn.
But Empress,
All right, hold up now. I like this. So what I know, do every woman believe in test driving the car to make sure it's in back is good? You can bend him back and can twist up.
They're not gonna agree with that because they feel like it's gonna be like something right away. That's nothing that's really right away. I'm just saying, like when I get a chance to, if I say I'm feeling you, Dion, and I said, Dion, you know what, before we make this move, Dion, let's go out, have some time together. I'm gonna see if I like you that way, if there's some type of sexual attraction there. And then if there is some, then I'm gonna have to see, okay, there's attraction. Let's see how far we get with that, because I could be attracted to you sexually, but then when time comes, it's like,
You're teaching me, bubbles.
so I say, okay, fine. Maybe you might have a one bad time. You get a second chance to prove yourself. You know, sometimes you might be a little excited or something like, oh my gosh, this is bubbles. I got this. Oh, oh man.
You know,
Sorry, bubbles. Sorry. So then come again. We long come again, my selector.
yeah, look at that, what Phyllis says. Someone inboxed me and asked me how blind people do sex.
Yeah, but what if you're attracted to that person and you give them a test run and you find that they're not 100? Would you not?
That's good. That's good.
Would you not? Yeah, but would you not take the time and effort to get them to your standards? You can teach a man, you know.
Sometimes you can teach an old dog new tricks, but some dogs they ain't willing to learn. So
Yeah,
if
that's
they're
true.
not willing- if the dog not willing to learn, then you gotta
have
let him go.
You have some man, they don't want to hear no woman tell them how to fuck.
No, they don't.
No, they definitely don't want, because it's like you're breaking them self-esteem down. So, you know, some man
Yeah,
just
but
like
a
to
man would
jump
tell a
on and
woman
jump
that.
on.
A man would tell a woman that.
I guess that's what I'm saying,
They
Bev.
would. They
Yeah,
would.
that's how you know
Yeah,
the
they
good
would.
from the bad. That's how you know the good
Wait,
from the bad.
men really say that?
What?
Yeah.
They do.
Say what?
Say it.
Men say to women that the things them not good.
Say the woman not good?
Yeah.
They tell you what they want you to do.
So
Yeah.
did they have a
No,
box that they have to
no.
sit?
If the woman is not good, they're not going back for a second run.
Dion,
Yeah, but then they'll
That's
never
right.
say that it's not. I don't
I
think
think-
they'll tell them
I would
blatantly
say,
like, yo,
I
it's
mean,
good.
a
Listen
one
to me.
night stand, I would
I
just
know
do it.
a guy who tell the woman after they went to bed, they said, you have to go to the doctor and soap something, and they leave. Yeah,
What?
I know
Say
a
that
guy
again?
did that. Yeah, tell the woman, say, yeah, go to the doctor and soap your thing because it's too much room.
Oh, God.
I'm like, she didn't kill you? Yeah.
You see, there's a difference between sex. A lot of people use the word sex, yeah? And so there's a difference between sex and lovemaking.
No, break it down for me, Bev.
Well, there is.
Break it down,
Think about it. Think about it. If I'm just going out there and say like having a one night stand, to me that is just sex. That is just sex.
No, Bev, that's
I'm
fucking.
getting what I want.
Bev, that's fucking. That's not
Thank
sex.
you. I wanted to say that.
Yeah,
I
fucking
wanted
sex.
to
Yeah.
say that. I
Same
wanted to
thing.
say that.
That's
But-
fucking.
Well, I wasn't gonna say. I was gonna say the F word.
Yeah,
But if I'm with a man and
No, we're grown
and things
people
are
here.
going
We're
good
grown
and
people. We're grown people. We say it like it is. It's fucking.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're on Facebook. You can't be using certain language.
Excuse me? How many
They
times
might
on
block
Facebook
you.
are you fucking?
Yeah, there's a big difference I feel between sex and making love. I think
But it's all sex, really, isn't it? But then, like they say, there's a difference with fucking and love making.
yeah. I mean, some people don't know what love making is. They'll just go down there, have sex, wham, bam, thank you, man, sit them done. No, I don't want no man like that.
So, babe, how you like it?
Wait, hold on.
Hey, now you're getting too personal.
Bev, look what Marie said. Marie said, my 3 one-night stands thought they were going to get breakfast, laying there all cocky because it was good. But then I tell them, chop, chop, time for you to leave.
That's right. That's right.
I love Marie. I love Marie B. I swear to God, I love
Now
her.
hear this one. Phyllis said somebody inboxed her and asked her how blind people have sex.
Yeah.
She said to them, turn off the lights. Yo, this is the best. This is the best. This is the best.
So
But
it's
babe,
like,
good one.
babe, but hold up. No, sir. No
this is
behavior.
the chat room foot. The chat room.
No, the chat room hotter than we, man. The chat room hotter than we.
We should
Yeah.
just hang
I
this
mean,
up
so
and
yeah.
read the chat.
So you tell me, Triple, if you've got a partner, right, and you're making love, right,
Yeah.
and you're doing the same thing when you're making love, nah, that's gonna get boring. You gotta
No,
spice it up and
you got to
maybe,
do. There's so
yeah,
many.
you gotta get
There's so
freaky sometimes.
yeah, but also, you know what? Bottom line is both individual, male and female, got to have an understanding. You understand? You understand? Compromising is so much of a big thing. You know what I'm saying? A man
Mm.
must always, again, I'm gonna say it, a man must always feel out the person that you're with, the woman. Feel out the woman and get to know her body. Not just
Yeah,
jumping on
you
one
gotta feel
bam boom and
comfortable
you
with.
start cock her up and you start twist her around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Know what she likes, what turn her on. So you can't get a woman wet up the whole place before you even enter her. So you gotta know the woman's body.
Sometimes you get some women that don't know what they like themselves because
Yeah,
they don't experiment.
yeah, but guess what happened? That's also when the man start touch her a certain place. That's when she start squirt this, she start do that. She said, Jesus Christ, what happened? She gets so scared because her body has never go through this before.
Mm.
I'm saying so a guy must always try to learn their
Don't let the
individual,
devil.
their body, what the woman respond to. And
Mm.
also
Don't spread like energy.
I was talking to a lady yesterday. Ladies,
Sorry, 1 minute.
yeah, ladies with vibrator, please take it easy with the vibrator. I love the vibrator, you know what I'm saying? But ladies, you got to take it easy with it because when your clitoris is sensitized by the vibrating, the man
Yeah.
fucking you is not getting a vibration. You will not get an orgasm because now your clitoris is sensitized to the vibrating. So you got to be very careful. It's cool, it's nice. You don't have a man and you use it. No, don't dip on it whole week after week after week. You got to take, you know what I'm saying? No one then you
Dub
take a
off that
break
dub.
from it.
Dub off that dub.
Yeah, because when your clitoris is so used to that vibrating, the man could be there, do slow, cool and deadly, and you would
Mm.
never get an orgasm. And then you all blame the man, say, boy, the man can't give you orgasm. The man I get hard and core, you still can't get the orgasm because your clitoris want the bzzz.
So, yeah,
You
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? So, ladies, sometimes you have to be very careful. You know, the
So
artificial.
wait, so
And there will
man,
be enough women out there that use that won't admit to using one.
You have women not gonna admit, and they have it in their drawer. So I'm not even paying attention to them.
I
So
got,
most of who say that they don't have it, they have it.
I have
So
two.
I'm not paying attention to who said they
I
don't
ain't
have
afraid to say.
it. Yeah.
I have
How many you have, Bev? Bev, how many you have?
two.
One for the one that I send you is supposed to make 3.
No, that make 2.
so wait,
Oh.
how you setting up gifts and all I got was teddy bear and flowers. Huh? My birthday just passed and I ain't get nothing.
Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Yeah, but it's not something that I'm gonna. It's not something that I'm gonna.
If I send one more to you, your jaw can't close.
I'll tell you when. Never mind.
And what size you send it?
I'm not sending anything bigger than me. And then you're in a problem.
But no,
Let me tell you the funny thing about that. When I was in my married and I was in my relationship. I remember my cousin had a passion party and I never knew what a passion party was. So I went
and
to
I'm
one.
gonna send you one. I'm gonna send you
And
one.
I went to the passion party and they had all these little trial things like you can try
Yeah, I know those
this
party, yeah.
oil, the oil you
Yeah.
blow on
I've been
it,
to one
it makes
time.
you
I've been to
hot.
one
Yes.
time. The
Or they
best of
had
all.
little things. Man, so anyway, they had this rabbit, it was like a demonstration. And the girl was taking girls
Rabbit
in the
is
bathroom one by
wicked.
one. I'm bringing them back out. So I got curious. I'm like, well, let me purchase one too. So I purchased one. Now I go home to the ex-husband and I'm all excited. Like I bought this and at the party and we could use this and blah blah blah. And he looked at me like,
Infield.
yo, if you want that, that means say you don't need me. And I was like, what are you talking about? I thought it was gonna be fun. And he's like, nah, throw that shit in garbage.
Did you?
And I was like, serious? And he was, when the person don't talk to you for 3-4 hours in the house, you think he's joking? Nah, he's dead ass serious. He didn't talk to me after. So I got rid of it. I wanted to have a peaceful home. So I just got rid of it. I don't want to make you feel intimidated. Hint, hint. You see how quick I help my man feel comforted? A lot of men don't do that. And their women feel like something is bothering them. They don't hurry up and rid it. So I just showed you how I quickly got rid of something that intimidated him to make him feel better about himself.
Yeah,
Why should I make him feel bad?
It would.
You understand? But I just show you some people don't like it. Some people are not into it.
My girlfriend go to Ann Summers. Okay, we go party. You know what I'm saying?
Some men are just not a natural born.
It's not all about vibrators, though. You know what I mean? When it comes to men and women going to Ann Summers and things like that, you know, because there's all different kind of things in the shop. Yeah. So.
Who is Gummer?
It's funny, like bubbles. When I used to walk into you know Roosevelt Field Mall, right? And where Bubs.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I walk into you know Roosevelt Field Mall, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I walk into Roosevelt Field Mall and you know I used to love just walking into Victoria's Secret. And when you go into you see, you know, the man them not going in Victoria's Secret with the woman. They stay outside and sit down. So, you know, when you walk into Victoria's Secret, I mean, walking, I'm start look. Half of the I ain't buying anything, you know, but I just walking. Ladies turn around and they look at you like, wow, this is a man right here walking into here. And you'll go and you take up the lingerie and you examine every woman that pre you like this, you know, like and thing like that. And what I used to do now, I go there, I had in a bag and stuff like that, and I just before I come out, I said, my bag just ripped. There's any way I could get a bag, please? You know, if I have to pay for it. And sometimes they charge, sometimes they give you, me just throw my other stuff them in at the Victoria's Secret bag, and me just walk out like this. So
like he's brought something.
Yeah. So the man might look for you like, the man might look like, and ladies likes you when you walk with Victoria's Secret bag, they're like, oh, my man don't do that.
Well, not anymore, because nowadays the men are purchasing them to wear for themselves.
Yes.
So if I saw you in Victoria's Secret, nah, but if I saw you in Victoria's Secret, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say, boy, watch that man there buy man clothes tonight. I would like to see a man tonight. I would even come over and suggest some stuff that I think would look really cute on you too.
Oh yeah, I was in Summers July, and I walk over to the department to the this department that they have the cock rings.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, this lady, she flew over there right there. I turned around, she was right up on me like this. Hi, how are you? I see you. I said, yeah. I said, you know, I was looking at the rubber one. I popped it twice, and I don't want that. She was like, you popped that twice? I said, yeah, I popped it twice. What would you think would be good for me? You know what she did, Bob? She did like this. I looked like I'm up front. She looked down at my front to see. I'm like, probably she was looking for a bulge or whatever. She looked down. She said, oh, okay. I think that one would be a better one since you popped those two. And that I say, yeah, the rubber, they're not good. They're not good. It was so funny. And she's over there, and she's giving me all sort of different thing, all different sort of things she's introducing me to. So I said, men normally come in and that. She said, no, men buy online. They're not coming into to do that. They're buying online. I said, okay,
Hmm.
yeah. But it's funny, as you know, Bubbles saying things like that. It's just crazy. But I like Ann Summers and Summers Bubbles is like it's more of a higher end than Victoria's Secret.
Vicky,
Like you like is the freak spot.
like
Is
Hustler,
there you go, babes.
right?
Whoa. How you know about Hustler?
They have a big Hustler down here on the way to the beach. So I always pass it and I see like, oh shoot, all of the dominatrix outfits and the whips and
Yeah,
stuff on the window. So
yeah.
I pass there and I'm like, dang, I want to go in there one day and check out some of the stuff.
Bubbles. I see older, mature ladies going in than young ladies.
I know. Because a lot of us mature ladies don't want to settle for the foolishness that you men out there are giving us. So we'd much rather buy it and keep it. We know it's clean. We know it's protected. We know it's not running all over the place. So it's like we're safer.
Yeah.
And now go give a bun.
Babes,
I would never dream of going out there and looking for a one night stand now. Mm-mm.
babe, you normally don't go out and have a one and say, okay, I'm going out tonight to have a one night stand. You don't go out and look for
Some
one night.
people do. They go out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a
Oh, ladies, you for real? Is that true? I didn't
Yep.
know that.
Yep.
Women do that, of course them do.
Get out of here.
Women ain't no different to men. You get women over here that say, yeah, Saturday night I'm going to this place to go find a fuck for the night.
Yeah, I think women would be more do it now than what men would.
Yeah.
That's how things change.
What?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying that they're dressing that way to get the attention and then that's going to happen, then those people who are putting on those garments and walking out there with that intention, say, "Me, I gonna get mine tonight."
Yeah, I
You
would
know,
never.
those chicks, right? And then they'll go and they'll next thing you know, a guy will see them and because they're dressed the way they are now, there's no respect. It's not like I could wife this chick.
That's right.
I want to be wife now. I mean, when I say I'm gonna go out there and purchase this vehicle, I'm not just going to ride this vehicle without the consideration of having a long time vehicle. I want a vehicle for a lifetime. So when I'm testing, or if I'm going to even give them the opportunity to do a test drive, I'm looking at the potentials first, the long haul, not the I just want a little satisfaction tonight and
Yeah,
then bye.
that's it.
No, that's why I'm single. I'm single because I want a long haul. I don't want to dun, 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 and then I see you walking on the street and I can say, hey, that's another victim that got bubbled on. Like, no, I don't want that life. I want to know that what I sit with, eat with, lay with is going to be 10 years from now. You say, hey, how's he doing? He's fine. He's just here, outside washing the cars, like that's my man now. Not tired. Done.
Well said, Bubbles.
Thank you, Frida.
Well
I will
said.
remain like Frida until we tell us.
Don't be giving Frida any ideas. Don't be giving Frida any ideas.
I'm listening. I'm listening because I'm not into all that stuff, but I'm listening. I'm not
into all that stuff.
I'm not
What do you
into
mean?
it. I
To
do
each his own. To each his
So
own.
you would have a man, right? So you would have a man and just get in bed and do the thing, and that would be.
I'm not saying nothing about my sexual life within a bedroom because I don't have it.
No,
but
it's not.
I'm not
asking
wasting
you that. I'm
away.
not telling you
I'll
to
have to go
explain
one
it.
day. I know,
not
but I'm not into all that
explain it,
crap.
I'm
I'm not
asking
into it.
you.
Sorry. It helps people. Did you know one of the marriages, if you go to a marriage garden, I do, babe. I divert it. Marriages, yeah? A lot of people have problems in the bedroom, but they love each other so much. But when I go to marriage guidance, this is what they offer. They offer couples and to experiment, get things, try all that out. So it's not bad. I just feel that some people just take advantage as well, you know.
So ladies, so if you don't have no money and all of a sudden he ain't firing off 8 cylinders, then what? Then what?
Wow.
Huh?
Hit the
Bye
road,
bye.
Jack.
If he can't,
Don't you come back no more, no more, no
if he
more,
can't
no
fire
more.
off 8 cylinders, then he's not good, is he? He's not good for you.
So hold on. When okay, Betsy, I'm asking you this, and I'm gonna go around and then we start to wrap this up now. Your dream man in the bedroom. What would you say your man have to be like that? What's your dream man in the bedroom?
Wildfire.
Yeah, he has got to be on fire.
Hold on, guys, we're coming round to you, Frida. Go ahead,
No,
Bev. What's your
Yeah,
your dream man? Hold on.
yeah, he's got to be well up in the bedroom department and things like that. Yeah.
What do you say? Well up? What we talking about? What's well up? I'm in America. We
Making
don't
and
understand.
everything like that. It's just not about. It's just not about a lying down and having sex, right? I want something exciting that's going to excite me and keep that excitement going in the bedroom. I just don't want to. Yeah, that's what it's about. Well, maybe not for some people. Maybe that's not for some people. You know, I would say myself, I have an high sex drive. I do.
You,
Them
Ben,
singers.
Ben,
Look,
Ben,
Yes,
Ben,
I do.
Ben,
I
Ben.
do.
You, high as in from 1 to 10.
Oh, never mind, Triple. Don't even go there. I just said I have a high sex drive, right? So, yes, so I want somebody. I mean, it's not got to be love making every night 24/7 or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because then it might get a bit boring.
But you would like that though. But you would like that though.
But yeah, I want excitement. And it's not just all about lying down in bed and making love. There's other things that you can do. You know.
Mm.
But when I
what
find
about
that
people
man,
with
I'm keeping him.
disabilities, though?
Yeah, when I find the man, I'm keeping him.
Kamish,
Yes, sir.
she is so quiet. Talk to me, babe.
What do you want to know?
What's your ideal dream man in the bedroom?
Why does it always have to be in the bedroom? You mean what's my ideal sexual partner?
Yeah. We're talking bedroom. That's what we're talking about. That's why I said bedroom.
Okay. Right, it could be bedroom, living room,
Oh,
kitchen,
well, God, my
stairs,
sister's on.
bathroom, outside door, anywhere.
I see it to
Um,
you, Paula.
Guys,
I've
please stop raining on our parade.
Sorry, I was just saying hello to my sister. I didn't realise she was in the room.
She's there?
No, not Shell, Paula.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I've got a high sex drive.
How high is high?
I'm up there on a 10. I give myself a 10. I'll
10,
put it out there. I've
10
got
out
no
of 10.
shame. No
10 out
shame
of
in my
10.
game.
10 out of 10.
I'm up there on a 10. I've got a high sex drive, but it has to be with the right person.
Okay.
And like I say, my ideal partner has to be open-minded, and I don't want somebody that just wants to lie down and spoon every night. Do you know what I mean? And wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and go to sleep. Like you have to be adventurous.
Yeah.
Sweet
You know, I
chandelier.
like a massage. You know, we'll play some sex games. We'll
What type
you
of sex?
know.
What type we talking? When you say sex?
Listen, don't go to there, right? I just like to experiment. Put it there, so.
Ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants all our ideas, you know what I mean? But you live in Ann Summers too. I go Ann Summers.
What
Yeah.
what you getting on Summers?
You can get the games where you throw the dice and, you know,
You
the
did?
body
Oh yeah,
sauces
I
and all
have
sorts, the
that.
body,
That's
the
cute.
body
Yeah.
sauces and all sorts of stuff, you know. It's not just all, like I say, it's not all dildos and cock rings, you know. There's a
You
lot
ever
of things
see
in there.
you ever see the candy knickers?
I'll just
I've got a pair of them.
The candy knickers? You got a pair of them? Serious? Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
my ideal sexual partner you have to be open-minded, you know, you have to want to try new things and
Maybe you made me spill my tea.
keep it up there.
Okay.
If you don't know, I'll teach you.
Okay. I like that. Frida.
Hello, where is she?
There.
Hello?
Frida, who would
Rita's
be your
just popped
ideal
out. She said
who,
she'll be back later.
who would be your ideal partner when you do find somebody? What would be his ideal in the
Somebody
bed?
that can teach me how to be wildfire in a bedroom. I've never been a wildfire.
Woo!
So there you go. It ain't going to be
Okay.
easy for him to get it though.
Oh my God.
It's just me.
Excuse me.
Paula Matthew, I apologize for all of this.
Sorry,
I really,
sis.
I really apologize. Bev, I know Paula, innit?
Yeah.
Is Paula the one who always make fun with me?
No, that's Tony. That's Tony. That's my
Oh, okay.
niece. Paula
Okay.
is. Yeah, you met Paula at my dad's thing. She's
Oh,
my younger sister. She's my younger
oh,
one.
okay. I think I do, yeah. And okay, back to okay. Where Bubbles is? She's hiding. You notice she's very quiet.
Yeah,
Bubbles,
where's Boo?
Bubbles,
Yes.
your
Yes.
ideal,
Yes.
ideal person in bed. Your dream person would be.
I was gonna say something slick, because I I loved his songs growing up, um, listening to his song, but now he's in jail, and it's like sad that he's in jail considering that he was so nice with his 12 play song.
Oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So your ideal, hold
Like
on, your ideal
Kelly.
fantasy guy is R. Kelly in bed?
What? No, 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 no. The things that he talks about in 12 play
Oh, okay,
was
yeah, 12 play
was
was
my
hard.
ideal,
Hard.
yeah, because that song 12 play, it outlined all the prerequisites before the actual activity, and I
A
just
lot of
love.
women got a lot of women got wet
Yeah,
before the
so
song
so
even
so
finished.
so so later there's attention, there's being romantic, foreplay. And I keep telling guys, foreplay is not just in the bed, kiss up my neck, touch me up. Foreplay could be earlier that day, like you took me out to dinner, you held my hand, you you
That's
you,
romantic.
you yeah, you did things to
Frida,
get me
Frida,
you did things to get me to that point to which I just feel like, yes, now I want to I want to do more than hear you love me. I want to show you that I love you too. So yeah,
The builder.
Triple.
it's a build up.
Triple.
Yeah.
Why
Triple.
your face look like that? Why you just you look so.
Triple, where are you? I mean,
Triple, what's your ideal sexual
yes,
partner?
that's what I was going to ask him. What's his ideal woman?
Exactly.
huh?
What's your ideal sexual partner?
I think
Him,
we was all thinking the same,
himself,
Dion.
My
himself.
my sex my sex drive my sex drive is not 10,
What is it then?
a
Negative
hundred
two,
straight,
please.
What?
100 straight.
Whatever.
My sex drive is
Whatever.
100. So
Whatever.
Yeah, so your sex drive's at 100, but what's your ideal sexual partner?
I'm getting there. So my sexual partner is a person that we could we have that connection in bed, wherein, you know, we do whatever it takes to make the orgasm right, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
If I have to swing on the chandelier and it don't come out of the roof again and I fall down, that's fine. If I have to put on my Batman outfit again and jump around, say I'm saving the day, that's fine. So
Yeah.
And dress up in a nappy.
Oh, go
nah,
on.
nah,
Yeah,
no, well,
triple.
that's a little bit. No, I'm not gonna go
Yeah,
down
triple.
in the baby, yeah, in the
Phyllis
baby pool.
says. Phyllis says that her ideal man, Daddy can winery like
That you
triple
can
five.
wine.
What?
Wine like 555.
Oh my gosh.
He needs a bedroom bully. He
She
needs a
said she wants
bedroom
a
bully.
bedroom bully like
Yeah,
me.
She said she need her ideal man is a man that can wine like 555.
No, but
Yes.
Marie said that triple would be too prudish for her.
Whoa. Ooh, Marie.
Yeah, Marie been studying me for years. I swear to God, she been
Teresa said
studying
you're
me
not
for years.
answering the
Teresa
question.
says you're not
Teresa,
answering
tell
the
her.
question.
Exactly.
Okay. So back to that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm the type of person. You build. I'm the type of person. The
No, we don't know.
kissing, the kissing, the touching. The whole body, you just be on the body, you just have the body in your hand, the way you touch the person, the way you kiss and caress, the way you lick, the way
God's sake.
the
God.
whole
All
the
right,
whole
triple. Ease up.
aspect
Ease
of
up.
the whole aspect of just having her right there, and a nice massage, and you just feel the curve, and you just, what I'm saying, the whole aspect in having that she's working with you, you're working with her, and the person understand you, and you just have a nice thing. You just have a ball. That's so awesome. That's my business. That's the ideal person right there. You know what I'm saying? The
Yo, why
person
you
that
gotta be
the
making
compatible.
your hands like that? Why you gotta make those facial expressions and
I
things?
didn't
He's
even
feeling
I
it.
didn't even realize, because y'all get me into that spot, so I'm expressing it, and I'm just feeling it
Hey
at the
then.
moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bam, that.
Open
Dion,
your
what
eyes.
about somebody that sings, like, romantically singing to you and dancing?
Huh?
What about singing and romantic like that? Singing. Doesn't that
No,
set
no,
people
no,
off?
no, 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 no.
Somebody singing and
You have a nice song playing in the background, if you close to and thing like that. You know what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
want somebody singing to me.
Oh,
All right, making love to
you want
music.
somebody
I
to
want,
sing to you?
yeah, sing to me.
I
Be
suppose he
romantic.
can't sing Frida, then what you gonna do?
Look,
If his
Go
voice sound
put
like a
on
frog,
put on a CD.
if his voice sound like a frog, he gonna turn you off.
look.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna turn you off. You know what I'm saying? Bubbles,
Not every
bubbles.
not every not every man that can sing is a romantic man. So
Yes, that's
that's
Thank
true.
all
you,
I have to
Bubbles.
that's all I have
I
to
know,
say.
but I think it's
Bubbles,
nice. Somebody can sing to
hold,
you as well. It's
hold on,
nice.
bubbles. I gotta
Yes,
ask you this thing as an artist.
yes.
Have you ever make love to one of your songs?
No, and I would like to.
Huh?
I would love to.
Which one? The last track?
Nah, not
Or
like no
wishful
drum.
wishful thinking? Which one?
Not wishful thinking. Feeling
Uh,
sexy.
feeling sexy.
Yeah.
I like making love to music.
Because
I mean,
if you hear remember
nice.
in the song and feeling sexy, I'm saying that I want to do
You
this, I
you
want
was
to do
definitely
that.
telling everything, lingerie,
Yeah. So
the whole the
that
whole
that's a
world.
that's
It
a
works. It
the
works.
wicked song, nice song. That
This guy did said, what my little guy did marry to Mariah Carey. What's his name again?
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon said Mariah Carey always want to make love with one of her songs. She was upset when he told her I would stay. He was pissed,
Got
but
to. I think the
he said
people in
that
the chat are loving
she likes to make love to one of her songs.
Well, she has some nice love songs. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
if
Yeah,
I had
yes.
some great love songs, I wouldn't want to be doing like I would want to do it to my songs too. You know, if I had great love songs. Unfortunately, some of my songs, encourage daggering and all kind of roughness sometimes. So
Do
I
you like it
wouldn't
rough?
want. No, I just sing what people like to hear. I'm nothing like what my songs are. I don't want people to just get in, oh, Bubbles want bend over and this and that and
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
from the
yeah.
back.
That's not
I
who
don't.
you are.
I'm just giving the freaks what they like, because when I sing my nice good songs like Baby Come On and New
Nobody
World, and
listen.
nobody was listening to it. So when I sing out some bucks that I'm bent over upon them, oh, Bubbles, oh. So
Yeah.
I know how to capture those little rats with the cheese that I'm giving them. I'm gonna give them some more. And then after I get all of them paying attention to me, then I'm gonna go back to where I want to be. And that is the nice, decent individual educator that I am.
Numbers are going up, but people are jumping.
I think you put words across so beautifully,
They're
Bubbles.
not they're
So
not gonna believe
straight.
me.
Can,
They're not gonna believe me, Bev.
Huh?
You said they're not
but
gonna believe me.
No,
but
no, 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 no. I didn't say they're not going to
Oh,
believe you. No.
you're like, they're not gonna believe you, Bubbles.
I get your bubbles because a lot of people think they know me because they see me jumping up on the
Winding up and
speaker and do all of
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
that's triple five. That's my
That's
character.
555. That's not Dion.
Yeah. When I sign off here, I'm a totally different person. I'm just easy going. I'm just in my corner.
Well, I
I don't
wouldn't
have
say
I
that when
don't
I sign off, I'm totally different, because I'm
yeah
always bubbly. Like I'm
yeah
always popping.
yeah. You
Like
always
Yeah,
I
always
yeah.
stay popping. I'm like a bottle of champagne, man. But at the end of the
She's
day,
natural.
I
You're
have this
natural, Bubbles.
natural
You're
bubbliness
natural.
in me. I cannot be sad for too long.
mm-hmm,
Depression, it really drives me crazy.
mm-hmm,
Negativity makes me mad. So I just have this charismatic, woohoo, carefree bubbliness in my spirit that some
mm-hmm.
people don't
That's who you
believe
are.
in. But guess what happened to me? Because I'm the way who I am, I give the wrong impression to certain people. So like this guy told me the other day that I was flirting with him when I wasn't flirting. I wasn't flirting with him. I was just being nice, because
Yep,
I'm the
that's
type of I'm the type of girl that a guy would talk to me in a club, and I know I don't want to dance with him, but I'm doing stuff to encourage him to come ask me. But then he'll come and ask me, and then I'll just talk to him sweet in his ears and say, "Sorry, boo, but this is a solo dance for me, okay? But thanks for asking." And then he walk off, because I know people are watching. So I
mm,
don't want people to watch that girl just diss that guy, and then that guy is embarrassed, and then that whole night I gotta watch my back because, oh, that girl, I feel like she nice. And then sorry for the deep voice, but I could change my voices. But he'd be like, yo, that girl thinks she nice and she don't want to talk to me. So watch me and her a little more, and then he'd try to do something to me. So what I do is I try to be nice. I'm not gonna disrespect you, because one thing you did was you showed that you were interested in me. So I can't be mad at you for showing interest. A lot of girls get nasty with guys because they like
Yeah,
them. So
right.
no. Why be mad at somebody because they showed you interest? If they disrespect you, now that's different. But for a guy that said, boy, you look nice and a baby, why should I screw up my face and say, go suck your mother? For what? What was the purpose of that? When all he did was give me a compliment.
real
So
talk.
I say nicely, sorry, boo, but no. So because I do that to the guy says I flirted with him. I broke it down to him what I just said to you, and he understood me now that, he says, oh, so you're one of those nice girls. And I'm like, yeah. And that's it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
Men and
All right,
fruit.
we
I
got
don't know.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and we call it. We call
What's
it.
your next question for us then, Christopher? You
Oh
must have
my
another
God!
question.
There's still
You got
one
no
woman.
one?
Well, pick anyone.
Bubbles,
Let's
Bubbles
see the
got
glutton for
to
punishment.
go. All right, all right. Is everlasting love a myth?
Everlasting love a myth.
Is everlasting love a myth? Look at Kamisha. Kamisha, I think out that one there. Kamisha.
It depends, because what's everlasting love? You know, like.
You won't know.
That's what I'm saying. What's everlasting love? Because I've got people that I love, but what's everlasting?
I think that's the wrong question to ask, Triple. Because
Yeah,
you need to
rephrase that one.
Okay.
I think you need to ask somebody.
All right. Okay. Would you date your friend X?
No,
No.
don't believe in that rubbish.
Frida.
No.
Frida, you're not even that date period, so I wouldn't even look for you to date.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not easygoing.
That's right. So, whoa,
Oops.
Frida, you fall down. So hold on. So you guys say you would not never date your ex friend?
No.
So,
Would you?
huh?
Would you?
Me?
Yeah.
Would you date your friend's ex?
Not.
No, shouldn't do it.
I don't cross that threshold, but I know guys will definitely. They don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, they would.
I know guys will jump on it in a heartbeat. Because I know I have a girlfriend and guys knew and they still was trying to get some. You understand? So
No, there's certain lines you don't cross, and I think that's one of them you definitely don't cross.
line you don't cross, and and it's crazy.
I've had family member dating an ex of mine while they're actually married to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a friend of mine. He's married to his first cousin. And they both knew that they're first cousin, but they're happy and they're in love and they're married.
Do they live in Connecticut?
Huh?
Do they live in Connecticut?
No, Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're married to their two first cousins. It so happened that the daughter was born, and the daughter born deaf and dumb. The genes was too strong, but they still love each other.
It
Like
does happen. It does happen.
first cousin, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
It
does
good.
happen.
Have anybody ever gone
Each to
out
their
with?
own.
Yeah. Anybody here ever go out one day without underwear, without knickers?
Yep,
Yeah.
Who said that?
me.
Kamisha, was that a winter time or summertime?
Anytime we had this conversation in the last session, if you remember, I just like, if I'm wearing jeans and stuff, I like to breeze off, you know what I mean? I don't want to feel suffocated down there, and especially in the summer, you sweat as a female, you know, under your boobs, and so yeah, I wear no underwear most of the time.
With jeans?
Yeah, well, my jeans ain't like, they're not hitched up under my crotch, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Because I do that with leggings, like tights and leggings and stuff like that. But I don't bother, because it's like that's suck on to me. And then you go wear panty to it, show the panty line, and it just doesn't look great. So when it comes to like leggings and stuff, I
Yeah.
don't wear. But dresses and things, I'm cautious of that. Jeans and certain textures of pants, I wouldn't want it touching the cat, because it's very sensitive. So I can't have any material just rubbing on her like that.
No, yeah, that's what I say. It depends what you're wearing, because if I'm wearing a short dress, if I'm wearing a long flowy dress, yeah, no problem, no underwear. But if I'm wearing a short dress, I have to be careful. If I go out there and drop on my ass and one leg cock up in the air, you know what I mean?
That's when you play my song, When She Bend Over. Oh,
That's right.
Wow. Wow.
There's nothing wrong with that. As women, do you know what I mean? Especially as women, we're prone to things like thrush and all that stuff. So
Frida,
you have to breathe, man.
Frida, have you ever gone out without knickers?
Look at Frida cover her eyes. Frida,
Dion.
Triple said that he knows that you wear
Leggings is
your underwear.
fine.
No, we're not talking about you. Oh, you wear no underwear with leggings?
I said leggings are fine so long as you got something that's covering over it.
Right.
Oh, you say you have on the leggings, but you cover over the leggings.
Yeah.
You wear
Like
a
she
jumper,
like she
don't you?
covers
So
like a long shirt so that it don't show the print out, the pony print.
But no, but so hold on. So hold on. So
So you
Frida,
trying to say you don't wear?
you don't wear underwear?
I wear underwear. I do,
Frida wear
but I'm just saying,
Frida wear
leggings a
underwear
bit
in
more
the shower.
comfortable. Jeans, you've got to wear underwear. Dresses, you've got to underwear. But there's some leggings you can just wear comfortable with a
So
jumper on.
you don't
So
wear
so
panties under
no,
leggings. So you ain't got no
Frida,
knickers
not
on
all.
under them leggings.
No, not all leggings fit the underwear.
Yeah,
Look at
she has.
Frida's
She has
dad.
got them on. She has got them on.
No. Not all
Let me
leggings.
see. Let me
Frida,
see.
You should
she's
have to see.
looking.
You should know.
She's looking. She's touching.
She said
Frida,
she's
did
having
you
a
just
watch.
touch?
I said she should know. She's got pants on.
Did
She's got
Frida just touch herself to see if she have knickers on? She did touch herself to know if she has it on. Did you just do Frida? You go, girl.
You're so stupid, Triple.
We do
Frida
have
said,
you.
How
Do
you
you
go,
have
girl?
knickers?
Bubbles, Bubbles.
I don't
Frida
have
said,
to
let me see if I have knickers on. Bubbles, she did that this. Let me see if I have knickers on.
And touched herself.
Yeah.
I didn't. I just went like this. Look. I saw the leggings.
Frida know that she got on what she got on. Frida, you look very nice today, I must say, in that outfit. It's very cute. I love it.
Thank you. And I've got knickers on
Do
too.
you have on your little boots? Do you have on your little short boots?
No, I've got my biggie
What you
boots
got?
on.
Eh?
Biggie boots.
Ah, shoot!
They're
Frida!
big.
Boom, bum.
Frida! You see those
Frida.
thighs? You see those
Frida.
thighs? Frida got
Frida.
sexy thighs. Woo!
Frida, you could lift them legs up.
I
Yes.
can't lift them up. You must be joking. I need
You
some
can't.
exercise like Bubbles. Bubbles, I do. I think you're great. I know what you do. I need
I'm
to
gonna
do.
I'm gonna come hang out with you so we could exercise, okay?
All right, guys. Oh, you guys are fun. I love y'all.
Dion,
Frida.
do you wear anything?
Huh?
Huh?
I said, Dion, do you wear anything under yours?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boxer shorts or
I wear my
white
boxer.
string?
You wanna hear the sweetest joke? One time I was hurrying up, going to the store. Just came by the show and I put on a sweatpants. And on my way, I said, let me walk. By the time I reach halfway down the block, I'm like, shit, man. Why I feel chilly? You know what I'm saying? my boss was like, hello. You know what I'm saying? I said, shucks, man. So I'm looking at the distance that I gotta walk and the distance to my house. Which one is closer? You know, I like go back. I'm like, nah,
That's
forget.
funny.
I just went to the store, like ringing bells and the ringing bells coming back. You know, it's sort of uncomfortable, you know. But
It
hey.
should be just like
I
going
think it's more
braless for
comfortable
me.
with
Like
leggings.
Oh no, stop, Bubbles. That's sexy.
I cannot go braless. I
You
can't.
cannot.
No, because if I had cups that were smaller cups, maybe. But because I'm a bigger cup kind of girl, like these guys, they just decide they want to go where they want to go, and I can't control them if they're not like tied up. I have to have them. I have to have them chained up at all times.
That's sexy, man.
I have to.
That's so Bubbles. You don't even wear like home. You don't even wear t-shirt and just let they just dance.
No, in the house maybe by myself, but
Yeah, that's
not
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
outside. No, not to go outside. I don't want people looking at me. Let me tell you, I had a bathing suit one day. I took some shoots like photos in it, and when I look back at the picture, I didn't like how they were just laying there. Like it just it wasn't sexy to me. I want them to stand up and be at attention. They're just chilling. So because I got the chilling breast, I don't walk around with shirts. I need bras to make them look like they're up at attention, you know. Then when I
I
leave
think
this
it's decent when
house,
you wear bras like that.
yeah, you don't look loose. Then you ever seen that like I hate to say this, it's a stereotype, but most crazy people, women, always look wild and their breast is swinging from left to right. Like, I don't want to look like that. I don't look like them crazy ladies on the news that be like, yeah, Daddy was down the street there. I'm seeing him down the street.
You be seeing them on the Jamaican videos. On the Jamaican videos, you be seeing them.
Sorry. I had it in my hand, but be like, Johnny, down the street, man, and his breast hanging down to the
Yeah, the breast past nipple and everything.
No, I don't. I have to wear a bra on the roads, but when I get in the house, I can't wait to back that off.
For real. Jesus. Like you had them captive all day. And
Yeah.
like back to Africa, titties free.
Let them loose.
As soon as I get in, I back that bra off because it's like you got the bones of the bras. And it's just hell no.
Bubbles, you think I should have a Zoom party like no
Don't
bra?
play. No.
Oh, okay.
If that's the case, then you should have a swingers
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. I ain't swinging nowhere.
You don't have to bet see you poke them in the eyes anyway.
What Frida said?
What did mine? Leave me
You got
alone.
jokes.
Mine are right for my
That's
size
like
and my
in your
height.
eyes.
Yeah? Good. I'm good. They're right for me.
Oh,
Anyway.
Bev,
You're talking
Bev.
to a Bev.
when I met you, you were friggin' A cup. No, you friggin'
No, away. I used to be a 36B and I went from a 36B to a 36C. So I've only gone up in cup size.
Okay, cups.
Yeah,
I shrunk.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's
look,
a
she's
good-
sticking them
good
out
doctor,
now.
though.
You see what
That's
she's
a
doing?
good doctor, though, Bev. That's a good doctor. Yeah.
Go away. Do you know, if we weren't on Facebook and we was all there, I'd just pop them out and show you that they're
Hold on. Hold on, Bev. Hold up, Bev.
No, we're on Facebook, so I'm not doing it.
Hold up, Bev. I wanna miss this moment.
Oh!
So what? Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Come on. Pop it out now, Bev. Pop out.
All right. Go ahead, Bev.
No! Have people on
It's still on Facebook.
Bev, they ain't looking.
I'm
No,
rolling
Bullshit, go away. No.
Bev, they ain't looking.
You're making me cry now.
They ain't looking, Bev. Go.
Dion, you know she pokes them in your eyes every time she talks to you.
Listen, I had to end this. Y'all terrible.
Now look, I gotta go.
Bubbles.
Yes.
Thank you. Give me your benediction. Each body give benediction and we're done.
Hold on. You see this picture?
That's
Yeah.
you, Bubbles.
No, it's not me. So
Oh.
last year when I had Boss Chick, when I released Boss Chick around this time, I found a lady on a website. She looked very nice, and it's like, I know us women sometimes we have our ideal bodies. So I was like, oh my God, this girl's body looks like how I would want my body to look. So I screenshot it, and then she's holding money in her hand like a real boss chick. So I put my song underneath it as the
And my God,
storyline on Facebook.
They thought it was you.
You know how much people thought it was me? I had like over 1,000 views and comments, and oh yes, baby, and oh nice, and I'm laughing to myself like, yo, this is not even me. So I've learned that shit like this gets people attention. Hence, my songs have been changing because I know that it gets attention.
Excel.
So I'm putting out that disclaimer because I don't want anyone to look at me as if I am Lady Saw, Spice, Shensia, these chicks that are bum flipping on stage in pum pum shorts and baby onesies, looking like they want people because that's all they want to do. That's what they look like. They wear a freaking onesie, man. That's what I wore when I was 6 months. Y'all walking on stage with onesies on.
Oh,
Tights and onesies. That's a baby clothes. Okay?
Bubbles.
What?
Be careful. We have British inside here. They have onesies that they go to their bed in and walk around in their house. Onesies.
I'm not talking about onesies, the old ones that you sleep in. I'm talking about that. I know. All them girls wear, like they just wear panties on stage. I'm going to be fully clad. I'm going to be dressed nice and sexy and look cute, but I'm not going to be that bored that, maybe the lyrics might sound like. No, it's just that I know what some people like. So because I want that money and I want that paper, I'm going to give them what they want. That's it. So tell those fans, and I hope they're listening, that no, I don't want nobody to beat my bottom like no drama, because that's all I'm hearing. Why, Bubbles? Yes, say you love your plop, flopping up. What? The day I bend over and walk, and a man come pop on my bottom, that's it. Sure done. Take your shit and get out of my house. It's for you slapping me on my ass for like I'm your picnic. And that's
You are saying that if you home with your man and one of him full play, he slap you on your ass, you like, what the fuck you doing? That's what you say?
Brethren. You're not disrespecting me by slapping me.
Okay.
That's to me that's disrespectful. If you want to slap me, then you might box me in my face. You might try to touch me again. So I'm not going to encourage no type of violence, whether it's sexual or whether it's, just we're being intimate, we're having a conversation, whatever it is. Don't raise your hand. It just sounded good. Tap up my booty like a drum. You go, that's my lyrics, man. Don't be when it comes slap my booty because you got me singing.
Any woman here like to be like the booty to be slapped in the bedroom? Any woman here? Any woman here? Okay, put up the hands. Come again, ladies. Who like the booty to be slapped in the bedroom?
Why would you like a little slap on it? Why not?
You ain't gonna slap my booty. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can rub it.
Hold on,
you can rub it.
You can rub
it and you can caress it. You can give it a little. But the minute you go,
It's no hard slap.
What I would be like this.
What the heck you just did?
You go on, baby, slap it again.
So Frida, you don't like a little tap? Frida, you don't like a tap?
I just said that. What she's doing, I just said, all you have to say is, go on, baby, slap it again.
Frida. That's not Frida talking. Frida, anybody ever slap you?
Look, woo, look.
This is how it should look. Let me give y'all a demonstration. Yeah, what? Right? Oh, baby, yes. No.
Girl, that's abuse, Gabby. That's not a slap. That's beating.
That's abuse. Come on, no, that's abuse.
You know, like any call.
You ain't gotta turn around that
Now
plumb.
it gotta be like this. It gotta be like this. No.
you ever had your bottom smacked?
No,
We're gonna
no,
get
sir.
slapped. We're gonna
No,
get slapped.
sir.
Huh?
Have you ever had your bottom smacked?
Oh yeah.
What position were you in?
Huh?
Hey, he
What
said
position
it.
you was
Oh,
in?
yeah.
I hope you wasn't bending over.
But over so you can see your stash strip.
Bubba, I'm not even laughing at that argument what you just said just now.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
even entertaining that. I'm not even entertaining that. But hold on, ladies, you have never smacked a man butt?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kamish, you have
That
never?
was funny.
I've never had a man that wanted their ass slapped.
No, guy, that's the thing. That is not something that, okay, I'm going to slap his ass later on. It's not something within the passion of whatsoever he humbling, especially missionary position. That's when it happened. Missionary position, he's on top of you and whatever, and you know, your legs.
I've grabbed his foot, like, you know, with the rhythm, but I've never slapped him on his foot.
Yeah, I'm not saying pow, pow. I'm not talking about pow, pow. Missionary, that's the only time. No, missionary position is over. You know what I'm saying? And you
And
know what
then
I'm
you
saying?
just reach over and you go,
You just
pow.
no. So most times, sometimes the lady hand is always like right there, and she does. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh
know.
my gosh, I was thinking something really, really freakish, but I'm just thinking like hypothetically speaking, if
Yeah.
if the booty was closer.
Oh my God.
You said the booty was
If the
close.
booty was closer while you got slapped. And the
Who, me?
yeah, were
No,
you
I said
close?
no. I said no. I
Were
said
you close?
missionary.
Like
Missionary.
was she sitting down and then you were right there and then she could
No, no, no,
slap
no,
the
no, no.
booty?
No. She laying on her back,
Oh,
missionary
okay, never mind.
position. Yeah.
Oh.
You whack. You not even rolling
He was in
around.
the doggy position.
You don't even know the other positions, huh?
No. I said the smacking. I said it only will happen in missionary position.
But it could
With the
happen in
man.
other positions as
What's
well.
a
That's why I was
missionary
trying to.
position, Dion?
Huh?
What's a missionary? I'm just wondering what a missionary.
Frida, you don't know the basic missionary position.
Frida, are you for real? You for
When you're lying down and the man's on top of you.
Oh,
Frida.
Frida, you got kids, right?
That don't say anything. A person. That don't say anything. A person can just lay on their back and they get pregnant without doing anything. Worse if you have a
Are you for real? Are
all
you
right,
for real?
guys, we're not here to knock anybody. This is a learning.
Yeah, it's a discussion.
Frida,
you're sweating, Dion.
Frida, you know I love you so much.
Thank you.
Frida,
Just so innocent.
my question is, I want to help you. What position? What position you know? No, hold on, baby, hold on. Frida, hold on. What position you know? I gotta know where you at so I know where to go with you. What position?
Doggy style.
What?
Doggy style.
Doggy style backers.
Is
Hold on, which position you know, Frida? That's all I'm asking you. I ain't asking you
Don't
nothing
ask because I'm
personal.
not going to tell you.
No, Frida, nothing personal. I'm not asking you how you do it, how you did
answer
it,
your question
how it
then.
was.
Bubbles sorting
Just
out for me, will you?
what position you know. I'm just asking you, what position you know. That you know you know what I'm saying. Not again, let me break. Not position what you know that everybody gonna talk about. Like you personally. What is that?
Snowing. Shit, Kamisha, what you done?
Hmm?
I don't know where she's gone. She's just popped out.
No.
You know what Frida said? You know what Frida said?
We're all big women here. We're all big women.
I know you big women. That's what I'm doing.
Right, so
She said when she bend
oh,
over,
come
that's
on,
her
we're serious. We're
position.
talking serious. We're talking serious.
So
I
serious.
know
What?
you're talking serious, but
Well,
that's
answer the
just
question.
me. I'm got no answers.
Oh, okay,
So
okay. So okay, so
you don't. So
she has no answers. That's
I got
okay.
she
no
has no
answers.
answer. So she don't really know.
I got no
Basically.
answers.
So you're just a like a.
Frida,
I would say like then if Frida don't know them kind of things, maybe she's just a one woman position.
No, I think what happens is, and I'm not trying to, I'm not insulting Frida in any way, but I think what
No,
happens
you're
is
not insulting her. No.
Frida has like a very angelic spirit about her,
Yeah, I
and
think
there's
she's
a
a
lot
bit
of
naive as
innocence.
well.
There's a lot of innocence there. So whoever she was with may have done things that she was oblivious to what they were called, or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever the case may be. So she just formed the movements, and then now y'all talking about it. She's like, what was that? Oh, I did that, but she's not gonna say that. Or oh, then I've done that, but she's not gonna say that because of the respect that she has for herself as a woman. So I know that if we were flies on the wall and we see Frida, we would be shocked, but that's not something that Frida wants us to know. So we're just going to let her continue to give us that angelic,
Tell her,
beautiful
tell her
person.
what the missionary
Thank you,
position is,
Bubbles.
because she
Thank you,
doesn't
let
know.
me tell
Bubbles.
you something.
She knows.
Let,
Look, this is my
She don't.
homegirl.
She
I know.
don't.
How long I
Don't.
know you now, Frida? We know each other for what, 4 or 5 years, 6.
let me tell you
Thank
something.
you.
Frida
We've
don't know.
had conversations outside of us
Frida,
talking. So
Frida
I
is a
know.
freak.
No,
Frida is a freak.
No.
Let me tell you,
no,
How
Frida
do you know the
innocent.
freak?
She is an undercover freak. When she broke
no.
out on that
No.
particular person that she get, God help him.
Oh
No,
no,
she's
Don't
not.
be
God help
Huh?
me.
shy.
I'd like to know.
This is what Frida would do. If Frida was with a guy and the guy pulls out his thing, she'd be like, oh, no. Why would you pull it out like that now? I'm not ready for that.
Oh my God. You better have a good
Frida.
one.
Huh?
She says you better have a good one.
What size? What size is good, Frida? What size is, you mean? You think it's good?
Triple.
That's bad.
Yeah, babe.
Frida asked you what is missionary position. Can you tell her?
I told her.
He
In her
told me he's
position,
lying down.
yeah, you lay on your back and the guys lay on top of you.
So
You
you
Now
know
that's
what?
two. That's
You
You
see,
know,
two.
missionary
I didn't know.
again,
You know what?
missionary
It's because I
again,
didn't know the
hold
word.
on.
I didn't know.
Missionary
I didn't know.
position, missionary position also got style, you know. Got to remember, it's not just the guy laying on top of you. You could also put your 2 foot over his shoulder in
That's not
missionary.
missionary.
that's
That's
not missionary.
not called
That ain't
missionary.
foot on shoulder now.
That's foot
No,
on shoulder.
no,
Tell
no.
them,
You know what?
Kamisha.
My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my
Now
bad.
you're talking
My
about
bad.
Kama Sutra.
Where
What she
you
just
going?
said? What she just said? What she just said? What Frida
Says
just
you're
said?
talking about Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra. Now listen. You know what I learned about
Tell you
Kama
guys about
Sutra?
Frida. I've been telling you about Frida.
Yeah.
God damn it, she knows shit. She
Kama
playing.
Sutra is deep. I like that.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know
Yeah.
till I started figure out.
Listen, I don't know the
Frida's
name. I
is
don't
a
know it.
YouTube freak.
He's a freak. He's a freak.
She's a
But you could
YouTube.
Google that. She doesn't have to experience it.
I had to go Google it later on to find out everything. Excuse me, Bubbles. Like really? Like really? That wouldn't even be in my equation. I'd have to go Google that.
Yeah, but you know about that stuff. Stop playing it.
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Bubbles.
Google it
He's
later
dark,
on.
you know. He's got a dark side to him. He
Triple
likes
try to
all
act
the
like
kinky
he
stuff.
doesn't know about
No,
things. He knows
no.
about it.
No. I know a lot.
I know you do.
Yeah. What?
But now you're trying to play fools to catch wise with
what
Frida.
Frida just said. What is that? What is that?
So basically, Kama Sutra, what I found out, because I just looked it up like a couple months ago, when I was
I
trying
never looked it
to
up.
learn
I
of
never,
intimate ways or different ways to reach that spot, or that, to let people know so I could put them on, just in case, don't waste my time. This is what you need to do. So I had to look it up. So I saw that there were some things they were telling you how to, you know, make love to the person before y'all actually make love. It's like a lot of staring at each other. It's a lot of embracing each other's bodies. There's a lot of like you meditating their
the same
feelings
thing that
for
I
each
said
other.
earlier. The same thing I was saying earlier.
What?
You know, you caress, you have the
No, no,
body.
no, no, no. This is not touching. This is more of you.
Mental
You're,
stimulation.
right. You're close to each other, but you're learning how to be with each other, with connecting from deep within first. Then that feeling comes out into a physical feeling when you're touching later on. But it's more like, Google it, then you'll understand, because a lot of it had to do with when it took it to a different level of when intercourse started to happen. Um, I read that men that move rapidly, they tend to shut down the female vagina by doing that, because the vagina clenches up when it feels pain. So a lot of times the woman is not allowed to get that orgasm because of the speed, or because of the hurt that they're feeling. So the natural clenching happens, and the guy is feeling like that's good because he's getting the clench. But that's actually the woman crying out, saying like, oh my gosh, this is too much pressure for the vaginal walls to endure. That's why that finger go up, and I know how to read what.
So when you guys giving us that muscle action, basically y'all cleansing up then.
Sometimes it's a clinch for like a waving a white flag cringe, but if
Or
it
is,
doesn't come with
or
if it
is that
doesn't come with a oh my gosh, stop, push off, then you're gonna be thinking, you want to like it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we have to speak up, and we have to say like, ouch, this is it's hurt, or you have to say something. And I think a lot of times we are submissive to the men in those positions where we don't speak up for ourselves. We just let them get what they want, and then later on we're upset because we're not either satisfied, or we have not reached that satisfaction that we expected,
orgasm?
that orgasm, right? So we have to open our mouth and say something. Closed mouth does not get fed, literally. So I feel like we have to put our foot down, and if a man does not respect the boundaries that we have in place for the punani, then they do not get it.
Facts.
But some women are just, it might not be because they're in pain, but because the man likes it when a woman
Clench up,
No,
right?
big, some women do it when they pump them big to make it feel like it tight.
Right, to make them feel like, yeah, man, you
Yeah,
have tightness.
they might have something meanwhile them large. That's
Right.
another thing.
wow.
So it's a
But
lot.
the Kama Sutra is more what do you call it? Tantric sex.
Right.
So it's like sex without having sex. So basically, you're connecting your souls and making your body like
That's
you're feeling each other's spirits.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm deep, but I don't think I could go that deep though.
Yeah, but that's the best one, because like before it even happens, you're already feeling like, oh shoot.
What was it? Bubbles, hold on. You had that.
Woo.
Bubbles, that's how you go when you get an orgasm?
He's giving it to you now, Bubbles.
Oh Lord.
No, I just wanted to be bad because I know a lot of things, but I have to
Seriously,
I have to be
I've
quiet
never heard
about
that.
it. I can't say certain things because I don't want to be judged.
I've never heard that before, seriously.
But
That's
it's
why,
true.
yeah?
Rub up and down to demand
Yeah, I've
it.
never. I wasn't being funny when I said it.
That definitely made them stop.
No, but look it up, Triple, because
Trust me, I'm going to.
Yeah, once you look it up and you
Listen, Jojo.
realize what it is, it's really it's something that couples would do. It's not so you wouldn't experience it if you're slamming something and you're not really into it. You would more want to do that with somebody that you have a relationship with. You're more you share a lot
More
of intimate
connected
things.
and
Not no guy I just met at the club last night and be like, hey, let's try Kama Sutra. He'd be like, oh, can I
Yeah,
do that?
that's something that's deep for a partner. And he teaches you a load of positions you wouldn't even know you could get into as well, dear.
You know about it?
Gotta be
You know about it?
flexible, Dion.
Triple. I was trying to think. You remember when we did that chat and that? I can't remember what.
I
that
thought,
position
I thought you was gonna say you remember when we did that. I'm like, what?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, shoot. Let me find out.
Yeah, I was like,
You and Looney did the chat, and I found that position. I can't remember what it was called
oh,
now.
it's called the koala bear. I want to do it so
Oh,
bad. The
what
koala
now?
bear
That is a position.
I'm going to Google this one.
bad. Yo, the koala bear position, one of the hottest position everywhere. But
But you gotta
whosoever
be-
doing it, the person that they're doing it with have to be lighter than them.
Yeah.
Koala
I'm
bear.
Googling this.
Huh? Oh, you googling the koala bear position? Oh yeah, it's hot.
It's
Hot.
Are you sure it was called the koala bear, or was it?
Koala bear. Koala bear. Yep.
I thought it was.
No, I could never forget that. Koala bear.
Tried it yet?
Okay,
Bev,
so
listen, Bev jump up and say, I want to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah, I want to try it. Yes. But then Bill told me because I'm small.
You guys see it?
No, I'm getting breastfeeding positions.
Oh, that's cool. They say they do breastfeeding position. Men,
That's for you to Google. Look, that's something you want to learn.
It's our child.
Triple, is it where the man?
Bubble's face on her. Bubble, what have you found?
No, I found this. It's cute.
I found it on Kamisha. I found it on some.
Oh God.
I think I was googling sex positions. It was for a show that we was doing.
What happened? What happened? Let me tell you how that position is.
Is it gone past 9 o'clock?
The man, right? The man will be.
You'll have to send me the link for it, Bev.
The man will be on all fours.
The man will be on all fours. His hand, his hand, and his 2 foot. He bend right over, touch on the ground. The
And the
female,
woman's underneath and wrap her legs around him.
wrap her over him like this, and she's under his stomach, under his belly, and he's slamming her that way. That's it. The koala bear.
Hear the way you say slamming her?
You can reverse it, but
Yeah.
it's not.
But that's what I'm saying. If a guy is doing it, the female have to be lighter than him. He can't do it with a big girl, cause he gonna drop. Because remember, he's holding up her
She
weight.
won't be able to hold on anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you have to do it with a smaller person. Whosoever is doing it have to be smaller.
Also, them small midget women.
Then the man will be under her, lapping her and stroking her. You know what I'm saying?
So, John,
Yes.
John, do you ever watch those small midget ladies, the little women?
Mhm. Yeah.
Have you seen their men? They're like, they're like small like this, and their men is like, woo. So they must like that position.
Oh, you
Let
say
me
that?
tell you, I saw one yesterday, Frida. I don't know what the heck I stumbled upon on TikTok, but it was a guy sitting in his car, and it was a small woman sitting on his lap by the steering wheel.
I've seen that.
Oh my God.
She was riding it.
I was always
I've
wondering
seen
if
that
they
one,
take
yeah.
them out.
Right? I was cracking up. I was like, look at her. And then you notice their booties is thick.
Yeah.
They always have a thick booty. Like these girls put me to shame with the booty. And I remember in a Lil Wayne song, he said that he would kick Cat a midget if that ass is fat. So,
Little
so
women are
Yo,
little
I
women.
can't lie. The midget female is sexy as hell. Just when you look at the booty and the way how they, and you wonder how they take all of that. Yeah,
no, I wonder how they hold a baby in their bellies. That's what
I'm
they
not
have
even talking
babies.
about
Little
that. How
women
they
watch
take all
Little
of that?
Women.
How did they take that to get a
I
baby?
watched that, Little Women.
Oh, and they're lovely. And
Little
you
Women
know what?
Atlanta, but you're
Oh,
not
they're
supposed to use the
beautiful.
term midget. You're supposed to
Right.
say dwarfism.
Dwarfism.
It's the
And
same
the
thing as
first
me.
I
You
say,
got
okay,
the
you know,
No, but a midget is offense. That's like, you know what I mean?
oh,
That's
is it?
classed as
They
offensive.
find that very offensive.
Yeah,
No,
they
but
do. That is very
I
offensive.
kind of,
Yeah,
Everything is offensive.
just like midgets don't like that term. There's another class. There's something else that people don't. The word retarded. We had to change that.
that's terrible. That's
Yeah,
bad.
we had
That's
to
an
change
insult.
that.
Oh, you
And
say
when you
midget is insulting, but
you
retarded, that is a big insult.
know one,
Yeah.
hold on. You know one
Yeah,
that
because
we use all
retards,
the
and what's
time?
the other one? Spastic.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah,
bad words to
Mongol.
Hold on.
use.
We use one all the time in the Caribbean and over here, and it's offensive when we talk about coolie. That's offensive.
Mhm.
That's offensive. The
What's
coolie girl, the
coolie?
coolie boy. That's
I
Like
say
offensive.
coolie because my dad's
like
got
my
coolie in
grandma.
him. Do you know what I
No, he
mean?
don't got
So
no. He got
That's mixed
Indian.
race,
He
is it?
got
Mixed
Indian
race,
in him, not
coolie.
coolie. Coolie. He got Indian. He's
Oh,
not coolie. That's offensive, and we
Yeah.
use it all the time. I used to,
Mhm.
I had this friend of mine, he was Indian in Jamaica when we go to school, and when they called coolie, man, he used to flip out. And we were small then, he hated that word, coolie. It's a very
I know.
offensive word. But we use
I
it
know.
all the time, and then we not use it, other things. We're gonna
See,
cut
look at
out
that.
one, we cut
What
them
did
out.
Marie say there?
We're gonna
I
cut out
was
one,
with
we
a
cut them
guy
out.
who had the smallest penis ever, and he noticed my face, but it was the best sex. Whoa. Whoa.
Does large penis really satisfy women?
She didn't
it's
say
not
large.
about the size.
Small.
This is where a lot of men get it
they say
mixed
it's
up.
how you use it.
I never
It's
get it mixed up.
they think
I
if
never
they've
get it
got a big
mixed up.
penis or they're just going on top of a woman and they're just pound, 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 you know, and that woman's like making up noise, they think that they're satisfying the woman. It don't go like that. Like, it's not about the size because you could have the smallest penis and can satisfy a woman. You can give her the biggest orgasm, better than somebody who's got a bigger penis.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It depends.
It's not the size of the boat, but it's the motion in the ocean.
Ocean,
There
so
you go.
you use
There
it.
you go.
It's not the size of the gun, but it's the effect from the bullet. Y'all women always talk about men I want a small dick man. You ladies always quick to say that. So,
I never said that.
you never hear a woman say, "I want a small dick man." Ever. I've never in my life hear a woman say they want a small dick man.
No, because
Never.
nobody's gonna walk around
There you go, Marie.
saying I want a little bit of money. I want a little bit of work. Nobody speaks like that. So that is the reason why no one talks of that way. But at the end of the day, a woman will take that if it know what it's doing. Like, we don't have to walk around with flags saying only big apply, only big apply. But at the end of the day, if you come with your little half an inch or whatever it is and you know what you're doing with it, then you're good. That's it.
Yeah.
I like that.
What do you walk around and say, boy,
All
my
about
girl
size,
boom up for
not all
five?
about sex.
Bev,
Do you-
Bev, what may I
do you
always
say
say
that?
again? What may I always say, Bev?
You got a little one.
Okay.
He said he have a little one.
Dion,
Like this.
Anyway, on that,
Dion.
I am going to
Not
do
the size.
I'm going to make something in Hollywood today. I'm leaving you guys because I have
We ending.
some.
Bev, give your benediction. Free to
Yeah.
give your benediction. Kamisha, your benediction. We out of here.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on the live today. This has been, I think the second part of this has been better than the first part. So we are going to be doing Part 3, probably in December sometime when Dion finds the time.
With Bubbles.
But yes, I've enjoyed today's show. It's been wicked. And we have touched some subjects today. Okay, it might have offended some people, but not others. You know, in the chat and that, in the chat room, I don't know. But it seems like they've been having fun in the chat room as well. So thanks to everybody in the chat room for making it what it is. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Yes, true talk.
I get. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys.
I'm stuck for words, you know me.
Talk to me.
I'm stuck for words, Pepsi.
Just say thank you, whatever.
You know, yeah, I've enjoyed actually. I'm sorry it's halfway through, but you know what? I enjoy coming on and listening to the conversation. It's learning me some things actually.
It's good. You're learning.
Frida. Frida, if you ever need me, call me
Tell me on the phone line.
If you ever want it, I'm 555.
Yes.
Kamish.
Oh gosh. Well, I woke up the second half, didn't I? I was still like, but yeah, thanks to everybody joining us on the show. I've enjoyed it. We always have a laugh, keep it 100, you know, as we said, that's the aim of the game, keep it 100. As we said, may have offended some people, hope not. Like we say, it's a learning curve out there, so we're just going along with it and having fun. And see you for part 3.
Marie, stop. Marie said
What's she saying?
She said I want to corrupt Frida. Listen, my dream on the panel would, if I could ever have Marie, I think I'll probably have an orgasm like when I see she pop up and say, "Oh, I'm here." I would have an instant orgasm. Seriously.
There you go, Marie.
Marie, love her. She is, you know, for years she never failed. And her sister just the same, you know. Cool. Guys, thank you.
Hang on, where's Bubbles? You forget Bubbles?
No, Bubbles did cut it, but I'm gonna let she say something later on because she have quick fast. Cause she had to go. I seriously, cause she said to me, "Triple, how long you gonna be?" I said, "Hour."
Yeah, and we did what we did on my interview, like 5 hours.
And we always go over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
But that's how you know when you're having fun, time flies,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right.
Bubbles, I like that hairstyle that you have today.
It suits her, doesn't it?
Thank you. I'm about to
I like
get rid
it.
of these
Are they
braids.
called bun knots?
Yeah, it's sort of sex.
I just put in them today because my hair needs to come out now. Like I've had these in since like the 9th of November.
Can I just say something, if you don't mind, about not as what you're wearing, but it makes me wonder, you know, dreadlocks, when they're making love, what do they hold on to?
Tie them up.
How do they have to come out with it?
Unless you want to get hit with them.
Any female gave a love to a dreadlocks man? Bev, your ex-man was a dreadlocks. What? Hold on, Kamisha. Bev, what you do? You hold on to the dreads? How'd that go?
No, I used to tie them back, because they used to hurt if they hit you in the face.
So that means you got
Why have them tick? They have them tick one like Bob Marley. Ew.
Who did? That means the face they hurt. Kamisha,
Those are ugly. Those dreads are ugly. The big.
Okay.
My baby father had dreadlocks, and he used to just tie them up, put a bubble or use one of his dreads and just tie them up. But you ever pull onto a Rasta man's dreads, I'm telling you, you're getting knocked the F out. That is the biggest offense you can do to them, is to hold on to their dreads, I'm telling you.
Really?
Hell yeah. Do not ever try pull their dreads out, I'm telling you, that's game over.
I seen porn movies.
Okay.
They don't do that.
Do it when them slap you in the face with.
You got to remember, Triple, that there are Rastas and there's dreads. So
Yeah.
the Rasta man don't want you touching their hair.
No.
But the
Rasta
two
man,
with the marriage in it as well.
they don't even want you to look at their hair, much less. They always have it up in their little turban, and they just
I'll
don't
do it in
want
a
you
second
touching.
upstairs then.
However, the fashion dreads
Okay.
now,
Yeah, that's
you have
different.
them all over the place. They don't care if you touch it, play with it, rub it around your neck, whatever, because that's a fashion to them. So they want you to be attracted to the lock, so you could touch it, fling it, bang, touch it, bang it.
Go put on the top.
So anyway, I'm later, guys. I'm gonna go live maybe in a couple of hours because I'm going to a glass making class today in Hollywood.
Oh,
I am going to make a piece of like a figurine out of glass. So
Ooh, make sure you send the link, please. I want to watch. I love it
gonna
when
have
they
to
do
watch
that.
that.
I'm gonna go live and then do it. And
I've been to one of them and I loved
this
it.
is my first time doing it. Like, I got the gift card last year, and it's
You
my
want to
first time.
you want to do the clay one? Whoa.
You do
Oh,
the glass?
girl, I heard about the clay one. It feels nice and wet and
See you put yourself in that one.
yeah. So I'm gonna get ready for that, and I really enjoyed this. I was kind of skeptical about being a part of it at first because of what I saw happen last week to Frida. I kind of, my mom gave me a phone call talking about don't make Triple make this whatever, the mom talk. But I told my mom I know how to handle him. He's not gonna draw me out, and if I don't want to be drawn out, I won't go. I think I did a great job, and I did what I wanted to do, and I explored in areas that I wanted to explore in, and I just want to say I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you all soon again.
Love you, Bubbles.
Love you too, darling.
Oh, guys.
See you, Kamisha. The cake.
See you later now.
Man
Fast
down.
texting. Bev, I just saw a picture of some kalulu and some fried dumpling and some plantain. What are you making?
Day.
What are you making today?
I don't know yet.
Who's cooking callaloo?
Might be-
I
yeah,
just saw a
who's cooking
picture.
callaloo? No.
I just saw a picture on Instagram where somebody was making it, and I was like, damn, I wonder if Bev is gonna make this later.
Ooh, I'd have
Bubbles.
some
Make some
callaloo.
nice food, don't she?
Bubbles.
Yes, dear.
See you later. Man down.
Rum pa pa pam.
Hey guys. Love you guys. Marie B.
Bye.
Miss
Bye.
Teresa.
All right,
Oh, my baby Karen is there. Karen. I know I saw Karen. And who else?
She's
Who
been
else
in
was
quite a
there?
while.
Karen is hiding from me. Who else again? Phyllis.
She's
Yeah, I did say
been
Phyllis. Who else is there? Marie
quite a long
B.
time.
Who
Push
came
it
up?
back.
Jade was
Phyllis,
there.
Teresa,
Jade.
Marie,
All right, guys. Love you guys.
Bella.
We definitely out of here.
Lydia.
Goodbye, y'all. Bye-bye.
Good timing because Wash Belly
Bye.
just come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.